Sword of omens, give me sight beyond sight.
It is Wednesday, my dudes. Wednesday, dudes. It is my dudes.
What up, y'all? Mad Chiller here, just doing some work. Got a message from Super Deluxe. Hey, man, I need some help with this audio file. I've got a little bit of hum on it. All right, man, no worries. Send it over. I'll take a look. Downloading.
A few minutes later.
All right, let's see what we got here. What the?
Yeah, what the?
What? What the?
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal. Send me a kiss by wire. Baby, my heart's on fire. If you refuse me, honey, you lose me. Then you'll be left alone. Oh, baby, telephone and tell me I'm your own.
That's it. That's it? Yeah, that's the melody to Funky Town. Won't you take me down?
Oh my god. Alright, let's get this shit
Oh, man. What? I'm so high right now. I have no idea what's going on.
I don't know.
Oh, what up, what up? Happy 420, y'all. Welcome to tonight's B2P. What up? Before we get rolling, I just want to shout out next week's guest, one not to miss, the one only kid FPV, coming in for a chat. Let's go. April 27th. Tally. I'm so high. Let's see here. What else we got? Oh yeah, fucking happy birthdays. Happy birthday to the one and only E-Rod, yo, my goon.
Happy birthday, bro.
Happy birthday to Cricket FPV. Who else we got? Dude, Ilbro. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, bro.
Motherfucking old gravy leg. Happy birthday.
I miss you, brother.
Oh, in the chat, JFPV, happy birthday. And last but not least, upcoming, I believe, is Spoonie J. What's good? And as per usual, shout out Risco and WALDOH for the intros. And with that, let's get into it. Happy 420. All right, my air horn's broken. Fuck it. What's good?
We are. Happy holidays, everybody.
Happy holidays.
What's up?
We got Matty Bluntz in the house. What's up?
There you go.
I mean,
What's going on, everyone?
he already won everything.
I know, right? And the game, the show hasn't even started yet.
Exactly. Dude,
Exactly.
how are you, man?
Oh, he's talking, but we don't hear him.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Audio.
We lost audio.
His mic is high. His mic is high.
His mic did one too many dubs tonight. What's
It
up,
happens.
chat? What's good, y'all?
What is up?
I had like the most
everybody?
awkward button position tonight. I need to fix that.
That's what she said.
I know, right?
That's what she said. All right.
It's like trying to do the thing. Fucking
So-
shout out. Oh, shit. Shout out to Pilot of the Week, the one and only Artemis Prime. What up?
That
Oh, Demons
guy.
in the chat. What's good?
Does that work?
Reglis?
Hold on,
Hi.
guy. That
you
did. That
go.
did work.
Hold on,
It
Rick.
did work.
661. Yay.
Dude,
Forevermore.
everybody knows. Audio.
This mic was going in and out on me every time I stream, so I might ditch it and get a new one. So
What is it?
Stop.
No
What
worries,
is it?
dude. No worries. How are you?
I'm great. How are you, sir? It was good to see you the other day.
It was so good to see you and put hands on you, dude. That was fucking awesome.
It was
Wow.
epic, very epic.
It was big for me, man.
What kind of hands?
I mean,
Both hands. All
But yeah,
kinds.
2 hands.
All the hands. All the hands.
It was good shit, dude. It was most excellent.
You know, if there had been a third hand, we would have used that one.
I mean, yeah, there you go. We can make that shit happen. I have a third
You need one
nipple, I
hand.
think.
You need one hand to roll, one hand to light up, and one hand to make you happy.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
Well,
It's the
I mean, since we're
PG-13
just,
version.
I mean, if we're just handing out hands, can I get like 2 or 3 more too? Maybe. I mean, sky's the limit here. I mean, I could fly, do a bunch of other things.
Hands.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm on
dude.
the
Sick
weather.
if I could fly my drone and smoke a joint at the same time. Like
I know
What
somebody
was
does
that?
that.
you sit
What was
there
that
and
dude
just
from
smoke.
Mortal Kombat with the arms?
Oh,
Goro.
Get over here. Goro?
Oh,
yeah.
Imagine what he can do while fucking flying a drone.
exactly.
Oh, this gotta hurt.
This dude
He's
can
got,
fly.
he don't even got a hand. He's got like 3 thumbs.
He can loiter, a wing,
one-handed
and
taste
fly.
bando water.
Are you saying he's a pincher? Is Goro a pincher?
Probably is a pitcher. No,
Well, if he's all thumbs.
Yeah, well
He's all
done.
thumbs.
Yeah, you guys.
but shit.
Yeah, speaking of the
Yes,
bando
yes.
water, make sure you guys get your memes in, and you can.
Hey, I can't see them. I am anxious to.
Now I have a question:
Yeah,
Are they
can't see
allowed to
it
only
either.
enter once? Like, if they want to change their entry, can they do that, or can they add more than one? Let's clarify.
I mean,
What if somebody comes up with
It's
some
gonna be the
bangers?
funniest.
Like, you know,
what
Yeah.
seems like, I don't know, fair.
I
Is
gotta
it
put
okay?
this on my to-do list.
Well, look. I'm gonna put it this way: you have to put one in, I guess, one submission, but you can change it up until the end date, which is the day of the show by 8 p.m.
I've already seen some good attempts coming in, so I'm excited.
So,
Whoa.
And I
pick
haven't
your
even.
best.
say-
Bring your shit.
So roll
I
with
need
your
cons-
best
5
beat.
motors good.
I
That's
need,
all
I need to put that
know.
on my to-do list. Although, yeah,
Just make it funny, man.
I don't want to win. I just
but
want to
one
make
entry
a
per
meme.
person, I guess. Otherwise, it's
Alright.
just going to be 50 billion to look at. I just want your best.
Now, are we gonna do these blind, and then I'll just tell you who it belongs to? Is that what we're gonna do?
You should do it with your eyes open.
Yeah, okay,
probably.
so that's what we'll do.
I mean, I'm gonna look at them with my eyes open, but you can hide who.
Yeah, I'm just gonna show you the
We don't have to
memes.
talk about
I'm
just
just gonna
Now,
show
how
you
is
the
it-
memes, and we're not gonna tell anybody who they are. So you got to do it
Now,
totally blind.
how are we gonna like judge them? Is how hard we laugh or how hard I feel insulted? I don't know. It is like a double story for me, bro. I'm just saying, or how salty I'm gonna feel. No point intended.
Maybe that's one. The one that
It's gotta be
makes
the
you feel
salt factor.
really salty.
Salty.
Like uber salty. Then
That's gonna be
that's the one.
All right, so I'm gonna put it out there. You better freaking bring your A game.
I want to see
because
some
I don't get
Goro
salty.
memes now with Tech's head on there.
Oh, shit.
God.
There you go.
I'm gonna let you know. You better bring it, bro, because I don't get salty like that.
Goro memes are gonna come.
Let's go. Oh, he can fly and taste bando water simultaneously.
There you go.
And
there you
smoke.
go. I just picked some of that bum water. You know, it's got like the little piece of grass floating on it. Just take it out, dry it out.
I just think about
Put it-
some of the pools of water I've had to fish fucking drones out of from bandos and like,
Ugh.
to taste.
Yeah, but you think about it. It's coming from the
Parasite
Hudson
sodium
River.
FPV.
The Hudson River. Okay,
Parasites.
there used to be a dumpster many
You know how many dead
moons ago.
bodies are in the Hudson River?
yeah.
In the Hudson River.
Oh, I could tell how many planes and quads over there. Does that count? So I get a little bit of the lipo poison, some of that carbon epoxy, some of that batted lipo. What is it?
Just think how much semen's in that
prop.
water.
Wow.
Like, this-
Is that? Damn it. That makes it real, man.
I want my money. I want my
Potentially.
money.
What you tasted?
Little man juice.
A lot of
a lot of that gallons. Gallons.
That was your best
Right here, anyway.
rando,
That's right.
bando, water tasting memes. Let's go.
Rando Bando.
I got 5 motors on it. Tent's got 5 pairs of props.
So, out of curiosity, has anybody that's
Sets,
gone to that?
sets
Has
props.
anybody that's gone to Gates of Hell? Did a little
And tasted
Dunkin' there by any
bando water.
chance? No.
Let's start a
Has-
poll.
Bando water at Gates of Hell, yes or no?
Yes or no?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
PC
We got
Tech.
John in the house.
Oh, we got more fun.
Snap.
No, I need to get to those parts again before they tear it down. Apparently.
They've been saying that
Yeah.
for years, bro. They've been saying that for years. I mean, they put up signs and it comes and goes. I mean, who knows? They've been, honestly, I'm honest. I've been seeing them talking about that as long as I've been flying. So, and that's about 4.5 years. It's never done shit.
Yeah, but when shit
Yeah,
does
that makes
happen,
me
it
think
happens
about Club
fast.
Europe.
But
I wonder if that was torn down all the way yet. Here
Which
in
one?
Atlanta. The Octagon building. I hadn't been back to it, so I've been back.
Oh, no Randall Bando water? Why you
Yeah.
could have gave me that like a week ago, Waldo. Why you gotta tell me now?
Oh wait, is John joining us? I didn't know that. That's a treat.
Yes, sir.
Furthermore,
Yay.
yes, I am tasting some Brando water right here. So
Is that what that is?
figured.
Brando water?
yeah, look, look at the
Brando
color.
water, I
Hey,
think
boys.
it's a. What's up,
what
brother?
up?
Oh, hey.
Yeah,
of the
comes in
devil.
hot with the glasses,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
You
yeah.
gotta have the
Yeah.
glasses on.
Yeah. You better put some glasses on that shit.
Yeah, man.
Gotta be incognito here.
Where's my
Incognito?
glasses?
What?
Where you go? Go to filters.
Yes,
I mean,
use the
I know
filters.
where they're at. I just gotta put them on.
Just gonna put actual shades.
But you know,
on.
you could be a cat or a dog.
I'll do it.
Yeah, I should just go put actual shades on.
Or you could just do that, yeah. Or we could get something.
How are you doing, Jen?
I'm doing good, man. Just started back on the grind, working.
Grind.
Yeah.
How is it
Crank,
you
crank,
don't?
crank.
How is it you don't have like the fucking market cornered in like FPV crane videos yet, bro? Like seriously.
Yeah,
Question is, how does he find the cranes?
wait, I remember I
He's
probably
pissing me
asked
off.
you this before, but like how? What's the average height on your rigs? Like, what do you guys usually end up? Where you end up at usually? On a lot of
the
rigs.
one I'm in now is 240 feet high.
Oof.
Ooh.
Well,
But
by
it's just
by
fucking-
definition,
And you have you
400
have you
feet's the
Matty
limit.
flipped your own crane yet? That's
I've thrown a drone out the window, out the front window.
That is freaking awesome.
I want to
mean,
see. I want to see you orbiting and Matty flipping yourself. Fucking.
Yeah.
So I have
that'd
a
be so
love affair with
disorienting.
tower cranes, and I really want to go find a nice big tower crane to fucking rip.
Hell yeah.
I really want to, man. I really do.
Well, aren't you going to a particular location? They may have some, Mr. Chad
I hope so.
or Mr.
Has
Matty.
anybody seen any tower cranes in Detroit?
I mean, there's tons of them.
Drop me a pin, bro.
If
Drop me
so,
a pin. Yeah.
Drop the pins.
Oh,
here.
yo,
What are the
demons!
surprises?
Sorry I didn't reply to you. I hearted your comment, but yes, absolutely hit me up. I'm gonna be going to Detroit this weekend, but just throwing that out there. Sorry, what's on my head? In my head, because I'm high.
Demon asked, how many stoners does it take to just change a light bulb? He said, who cares, man? It's fucking bright here anyway. Well, I mean, in Verjam's the excuse. If he takes off from his crane, he's got 400 feet to play with. Just saying.
Yep.
Just yeet it
True
out the
that.
window.
And who
True
needs
that. That's it. Just throw it out there.
Plus or minus a few.
It's
Yeah.
Here's
badass.
my- here's
though.
my fuse there.
What are you?
Exactly.
What are
That's
you
cool, bro.
building? What are you building with the crane? Typically, do you have like a typical casino?
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, you're in Vegas.
I'm in one of the gambling towns in Colorado.
Oh,
Oh,
gotcha.
in Colorado.
They have some fun little gambling towns tucked away in the mountains.
Thing's old school, man. Old gold mine in town.
I went to Phoenix City a couple times. I think it's called Phoenix City, but it's in the good stuff.
It'll be AGL here, RJ.
Maybe that's what it is,
And they got
and I'm making that up.
uh,
It's a bird something though.
yeah.
Legalize multi-rotor.
Right
I'm gonna read
on.
what's behind Matty's.
Yeah, dude.
I'm reading behind Matty's back. Wait,
What?
are you
That's from the
upstairs? Are you in the
protests.
room upstairs? You're in the room upstairs. Yeah, right.
Yes, it's from the protests.
Right on. Yeah.
Nice.
Legalize multi-rotors.
Hell yeah, that's awesome.
Where do you? Is that the room you normally stream from when you're doing Cyberpunk?
Yeah.
Right on. And that's what you've been streaming mostly lately, right? Is Cyberpunk?
Yes, Cyberpunk.
A good game.
Just as a hobby, yeah. I'm actually done with the game. I was doing like a start to finish game, but now I'm having fun just like harassing police. I think that's more fun for viewers too.
I need to finish it. I played about a little over halfway through, and then
That's about what
I waited
about
for
half.
I waited for the bugs to get fixed, and I know they've done a lot of patches. I just haven't had a
I
chance.
still got it. I need to roll through it.
2 years later, they still fix the bugs.
I mean,
I
bro,
finished it was all 3 types of characters. No.
right on. Right on.
I didn't know there's
There's
2 extra characters.
3 types of characters.
I know there's 2 more.
What?
I didn't even know there was 2 more, to be honest.
You haven't
Yeah,
gone
there's
down
3
the.
types, yeah.
Interesting.
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 Do they have
like
an
that
FPV
game.
mode like GTA?
I mean, there's a lot of GTA type of stuff in there, but you don't do a lot of piloting. You pilot a couple things, but
Nice.
not any like drones. There's a bunch of drones in the game though, but they're all stuff you shoot down.
Word.
Yeah.
Sometimes you need to.
Yeah, they're not all good.
Yeah, not all of them.
It isn't like Call of Duty where you get the freaking drone. You can't.
Or
do much with
PUBG.
it.
Dude, you should see Greg in
Yes.
PUBG. It's like every time we're running around looking for stuff in PUBG, I'm like, Greg, drone. He'll come scurrying by, grab the drone. Next thing you see him, he's fucking parked in a corner somewhere and a window will break because he flies the fucking drone out the window. And like a scout, he's like our scout in PUBG. It's amazing. It's fucking hysterical.
Well, I mean, for most people don't know, Greg plays what is it? Rocket League. And for those that don't know, I probably mentioned it before, but he flies his car like a drone. Yeah, he's doing drone tricks as he's playing. I've seen it myself, and he really goes ham. He's just doing every fucking trick: inverted yaws, fucking split S's, inverted split S's, fucking
So,
with
you know,
juicy
you
flicks.
should play that
Motherfucker.
with. Fucking Super Deluxe
Yeah, I
is
really
huge
do.
in the Rocket League too, man. Although Super Deluxe, is,
Oh
I think Super Deluxe is stuck in Destiny right now, which I was like, he was like, dude, Destiny, blah blah blah. I was like, I can't do Destiny again. I just can't.
I stopped playing it.
Like, I will fucking get. I need to do better things with my time. I will spend way too much. I took.
I'm finding like carbon splinters all over my hands.
That's not
This
good.
shit sucks.
Well, stop
Shit.
rubbing one off on your quad and be all right.
Yeah.
From what?
Yeah,
My
what you,
quad.
Too many broken arms?
Rubbing off his own quad.
Don't tell him what to do.
Oh, sorry. No judge zone. No judge zone.
Yeah, dude. No judges. No shamies.
feel
Not
very like Men in
gonna
Black
touch his
right now.
quad ever. He's making
With all
love
of
to
this
that.
with these glasses. I feel very Men in Black. I mean, it could be.
Dude, it's just a TPU that I'm messing
It
with
could be
too.
my state, but
I'm an alien.
I gotta
I'm an alien.
I gotta do a motor swap tomorrow. I was gonna try to start doing it today, but then I had to stop and build the show. So I was like,
I'm
fuck.
gonna build
Yeah.
a fool over here. I've been building a whole bunch of shit.
I
yeah, what are
pulled.
you building?
Yeah, what are you
right
building?
now? I am putting together a fourth banger. Look at the,
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
both
Oh
the,
yeah.
the colors are very usual, but
Yeah, awesome and tank.
I'm gonna,
This poor
I'm gonna
brother
build you
hobby.
a bang. Got one for
I just
somebody.
finished a
I love my
bando.
bag.
Did you?
My first 5-inch bando I just finished. It is slammed, but still digital.
Ew.
Nice.
So that means you put
How'd
you,
you
that means you
get
put in the
that?
trunk.
How'd you
The
manage
trunk.
that one?
Yeah, it's got the King Kong in the trunk.
Word.
Yeah.
Nice.
I thought using the trunk because I kept breaking BTX. I was like, fuck this shit.
I don't know how I'm gonna let you. Focus.
I got a bunch of
No, I
shit to try to do.
There
There we
it
go.
is.
Nice. That looks good.
You
as
know.
fuck, dude.
I will show mine, but I got a fucking filter on. Yeah, mine's is I took the trunk out.
That's so killer.
I'm gonna do some.
What is in there? A Vista?
It's a Vista, yeah.
Man. This is still an analog.
So I actually don't know how
Bandolier.
these motors are gonna perform. This is kind of an experiment. These are 2405s.
God, you went big.
Is that big? I haven't really done the math. That feels like that's gonna be small, right?
What
No,
is it?
I run
Wait a minute.
23s on mine.
What is it?
Some people
24s.
are going up to 2505 for
Yeah, but
5-inch
20
freestyle.
2207, I think, has a bigger stator area, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, but the bando's
23
heavy.
is 6,
I used to run 22.7s on the bando, and the 22.7s on low end, it'll just drop. There's no recovery because the quad is heavy. That's why I went up to 23s. So 24s, you should be more than enough.
I
So-
prefer 2306 for freestyle 5-inch, but I'm just using these as an experiment.
It's,
Yeah,
it's so funny. I do
See.
as well. I tend to run fatter stators.
We'll see how this runs though. I like how they look, but that doesn't mean
Yeah,
anything.
well, I mean,
I
I'd
mean,
be curious
24 should be
if
okay.
you notice any difference?
And then I put
Um,
these skidders on it. I think these are Brain 3D, but whoever the hell was at the Vegas thing, they were handing out some of these skidders, but they have like ball bearings inside of them.
Oh, for
Oh,
Sparky
okay.
Man, hell yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
titanium or regular steel bearings?
Steel bearings, but then they make like the trunk like the same height
Mhm.
as the
Mm.
bottom of the bando without giving it a lot of weight too, because they're
Interesting.
not very big. I mean,
Yeah.
it's heavy still. Like with the 6S batteries, I'm gonna fly with it. It's still like
But that's a 5-inch, yeah.
it's
Yeah.
a 5-inch. Yeah,
And you said you went
It's,
what?
that's
20?
pretty heavy.
What size motor is it? Again?
2405.
2405.
2405.
2405.
1950.
Okay.
I've got
Who's it by?
2410.
He's got this
25.
this Bandolero's got 2810s on it.
You said 2410s?
Yeah,
2810s
Yeah, this
I mean, I'll be honest
Bandolero
with you.
has
on a
2810s.
5-inch.
This is on a 6-inch, but I'm pulling them off because the fucking
I've done
this
t-
one's seized. I can't. The
There's
fucking
no way that's efficient. 2810s on a 6-inch.
it's amazing. It's fucking amazing. It's their 2810 1500s, and it is fucking amazing. It is a fucking rock, and it drops like one, but when I give it power, it stops immediately. Like, I could kill it, let it just plummet to the earth, and if I give it throttle, it just stops and goes. And it flies actually amazing. It really does. It's uncanny.
Yeah.
It's actually uncanny.
Did you-
Anybody who's seen this
It's
fly at Pilgrim?
a 6 millimeter arms or
No, these are the 4s.
Okay.
I went to the 6 on my 6.
I want to. I just hadn't had a chance to yet, and I have some spare 4s, so I was just gonna keep going.
Yeah.
This is my.
It's just a little. It's not too bad. It's just adding to a couple parts, but.
Well, I mean, I break arms on it from time to time, and I have spares, you know. But
I broke a 6 mil arm.
You said 2810s.
2810s. Yeah, bro. When I put these motors on it, I added a full set of motors weight to the quad. Like,
yeah,
you know what I mean? It basically.
Yeah, it's a big fucking.
Those are huge.
Yeah, it from what I was running, I was running 2607.5s on it, and this added a
what a fun number.
Yeah, it is a fun number actually. Yeah, I don't know if you remember. Do you remember the old they were ZMX motors, and they were the bright fucking. Actually, I have some of my Talon over here, but yeah, the bright like polished aluminum looking motors, the ZMX. Yeah. They were red and fucking aluminum basically, or chrome. But they made them. They were called the Minotaur motors. There was a 2607.5 1500 kV, I think. Yeah, but these fucking 2810s added 100 grams to the build. But it fucking flies. It flew amazing until I fucking, like I said, I seized the front motor. And this one's bent on the stator. Like the stator is bent. Like the whole base of the stator is bent. The motor is crooked. Okay. I was gonna say, it spins. It spins, but the whole thing is fucking bent, dude. It's seen a lot of days at Pilgrim.
It just gives you that angle of thrust, man.
It just makes it take off better, quicker.
Yeah, it's the vector thrust.
The only problem is it's bent backwards instead of forward, so it's like, fuck, it's going the wrong way, man. Yeah, so actually that's what the Conasty motors are going on tomorrow.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're using those.
Yeah.
Nice.
That was the plan.
The 6-inch?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking they're going to be. That's why I had them sitting around just for a 6-inch build.
With the 4-inch, the 4 mil arms, it will be a lighter build in certain regards, and it'll be okay. I think it'll be good. I mean, like I totally put the 2810s on it as a fucking experiment. You know what I mean? Brother Hobby sent them to us, and we were like, all right, let me see what I can put these on and see what happens. And I put it on the 6-inch, and it was like, I needed a motor for the 6-inch at the time, anyways. So I was like, okay, 6-inch, let's go. And it's amazing, and you can throw the fucking quad.
Right. That's what I have on my 7 is 2410, so pretty close.
Yeah.
That's what you have on your 7?
Yeah.
Which 2410s are they? That's a tall fucking stator.
They're the MBs, the Primos.
I have 3106 on my Bando 7-inch.
Yeah, what?
3106 on the
3106?
Bando 7-inch. At
What,
1200 kV. Yeah, and it flies amazing.
That's a great stator volume, actually. Like the fucking.
It's a big pancake.
Yeah,
but
so I was
it's
gonna say
huge,
it's
and
gonna have a ton of low end.
indestructible, and I fly it at a low kV at 6S on Lions, and it flies amazing.
Nice.
Really? That's awesome.
Yeah, this thing isn't what I would consider to be efficient per se, but I get proper flight time and have a fucking blast. I wouldn't send it for any length, but you know what I mean. Like, I'd get 3.5, 4 minutes easy, just like anything else. So, on a 16,
that's surprising.
I use a 1600 milliamp pack on it. Yeah, 6S, 1600 is what I was running on that.
A lipo though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. See, on these long range, I just came back from some long range packs this afternoon, and I was actually getting bored with it around 8 minutes in on just a 6S1P on those motors. I get really efficient time out of those motors on that setup.
You're cruising around, you're pretty much,
Is it like a 3300 or something?
What's that?
Is it like a 3300 or something?
The
battery?
The battery is 36. Yeah, it's a 3600.
Yeah, 3600.
Yeah.
Oh, you're flying there forever. Yeah, you get bored.
Yeah, that sounds. I mean, that sounds cool.
I remember I did an 1800 6S on 23 series motors, and I flew for like 6 minutes. I just came down because I got bored.
It's like with some of the,
I can imagine.
some of the 10-inch. I'm interested in some of these motors because with some of the like 10-inch, like if you want to build like a 10 or a 9 or something, then you want to build it more for efficiency. You know, it's nice to look at some different stators. 3115, you can drop kV, but it's still a bit of a beastly motor.
Well, yeah, on the 10-inch. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, so you can drop down to 900 or something, but
yeah, 900 is a good range if you're cruising, and if you're that 10. I mean, I don't do much ripping at that size anyway. I know you do, but most of my stuff 7 and above is just cruising, and like anything like 1300 kV is fine for me. The 12s are great. At the bigger motor at the 1200 kV is pretty sweet for me.
Well, with those fucking bi blades, like they can be efficient unless you get on the throttle, or like especially when you're like punching, they're not efficient. They're amp hungry on punch. But if you ease into it, you can get some good efficiency out of them. But I would
those aeronauts.
Yeah, those things are compared to the HQs,
so
especially like the HQs. I didn't feel sag nearly as much on the tri-blade.
Yeah, I wish there was a 7-inch version of that. I really like the. I mean, I've been using those Lifter Gemfan carbon props, but I'm on my last set, and I just chipped one too, so I'm gonna have to.
You like them?
I do like them. Yeah,
I got a bunch of them if you need some.
John's not gonna run them.
I mean,
right
I've been
now.
asking at a.
I can't use them, man. They kill my video.
Oh, what do they do to your video?
Like in the Sicario and stuff, where the antennas end up and everything. It's just killing your video.
That's why I was asking.
That's what we were talking about the other day.
Yeah, that's why I was asking you about the long antenna.
Yeah, I have a ton of different long antennas, and I've been going through a bunch of different. I know your pain. Like I've been going through a bunch of different setups trying to get some range out of.
I don't have my build
those props, and actually, without switching the props, I was able to get like 4, like almost like a 9K round trip out of that same setup with those props.
Well, what's the
shit? It just depends on the build and the setup.
It totally built. It depends on the setup, as far as I can tell.
I can't get my antennas to a good spot. I'd have to change a whole bunch of stuff on it.
Well, I think, yeah. I mean, it's a consideration. I think what we need to figure out is what's the right things to do and try to warn everybody appropriately. You know, like that's why I talked about it a few times on the show already.
Are you using an air unit?
On the thick that just has 4 motors, the longer the antennas are, the better it gets.
Wait, the thick is an 8 though. Is an X8?
Yeah, but I'm only using 4. I got 28 12s on it.
All right, word.
Somebody's got a question in the chat.
With the
you guys can answer it.
With the 10-inch, I run a 3115 1050 kV on 10-inch personally. You can run a 2816 if you wanted to go a little lighter and a little more. If you're building more for efficiency, you can run a 2816 on 10 pretty nicely. But like, and I'm also want to investigate. I want to investigate some more of the more pancake motors that are just really wide and short, and what Matty's playing with right now. But it all depends on what you're trying to set up for. I build muscle machines, like that's what I build them for. I build muscle cars basically, and so I go with 3115 1050s, and then change props depending on what I'm trying to do. So it's crazy too, John. So like on my Slim Nasty, I started with the OG.
I'm not running any 10 anymore.
Well, I just was gonna say, because I sent pictures to you in the chat. I'm sure but without beating it up, but like for months now, ever since I started flying DJI, what I would get was every once in a while, depending on which angles and how much throttle I had, I would get a freeze frame on my DJI rig on that 10-inch. So is that effectively what you're seeing when the bit rate is dropping for you, or is it how bad? What are you seeing?
It's exactly? like if you fly it out of range.
Like, are you getting pixelated?
Yeah, you're getting missed frames and all sorts of shit.
I know this is probably a stupid question, but are you checking the connections like at the air unit or whatever pretty often?
I've replaced everything, hands over.
Yeah, I trust that. No. This is a phenomenon. This is a real phenomenon. All right, I believe this is a true
I have
actual
good
phenomenon.
antennas. They're just it's just not out of the way.
So why don't you design yourself something that carries it up and out, and then get like one of those 20 milliliter MMCX leads that goes out to your antenna, and then you can put it wherever the fuck you want.
Yeah, I mean, I may do that. But right now, it flies fine.
Well, with anybody, I mean, for me, it's like if I'm flying 120 miles an hour, or even if I'm flying 40 miles an hour, but I'm carrying a 10-pound camera, I don't want the shit to fuck up and fuck me up and fall out of the sky or anything.
Hell no.
I mean, you know,
No,
so the big concern here is like we just trying to figure out what are the best practices, because you know my thought is like, look, back in the day, everybody ran their fucking antennas off the back of their quad in some fashion to get it out here, right? And since DJI came out, especially, everybody's like, oh, the penetration's amazing, it doesn't get interference, blah, blah, blah. Now you're seeing frames with people dropping the active element of the antenna right on a piece of carbon. We never did that before. And now all of a sudden with certain prop compositions, we're seeing problems with video. And so that just kind of, it's like, I don't know, like, you know,
it's been known on helicopters forever, man. That's one of the dangers in like CP helis and stuff. And that's talking to Hugo. That was what he was talking about as well.
Which part? Which part was known on helis?
You get you'll get problems with signal, certain types of signal.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have the message right in front of me, man.
No, it's all good. I'm just, but anyway,
I mean, saying that basically the composition of the prop can disrupt
carbon fiber and it's what introduces it. Yeah,
like I said, carbon fiber is a fucking RF shield. They use it in RF shielding applications, industrially, right? So like
it's EMI with air friction.
But again, back to my point, we never took our fucking antennas and laid it on our frames in any way, shape, or form as an analog pilot. And now all of a sudden, I see people doing some what I would consider to be less than ideal line of sight placement. The number one rule with any RF system is maintain line of sight. And, you know, so I don't know. I think it's a combination of things. I think it comes down to setup, and I think it comes down to how you know, because at first it was like, I was looking at some of these posts, and I was like, my first gut was
bottom line, it comes down to the props, because I can change props in videos. No problem.
Yeah, I mean, if it's a design something, do this. I mean, if the props do the exact job that you want better than anything else, maybe it's worth doing that. But
yeah. Well, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like moving forward, as you're building a quad, if you like a certain brand of props, you can build accordingly. If you know what the hell's going on and what to look out for, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I think it just means get everything away from them is all it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know,
just extend it out away from it.
Because even with
that's all you gotta do.
Because not for nothing, I see a lot of cinder lifters with the fucking antennas right on each straddling the camera. Well, the camera itself, a lot of them have RF inside the fucking camera. You know what I mean? And then they're adding like a fucking Teradek or a SWIT, or you know, they're adding video links, you know, and all this extra RF shit all around that antenna system. You know, and to me, that's just like, no, no, I don't want to do that. I want to get everything as separate as far as I can, you know, as best as possible. But with the props, yeah, I mean, it just seems to, so anyways, with my DJI 10-inch, my fucking antenna is down in the prop line. And when I went to lower carbon props, I had less frame skipping, or like, well, freeze frames is what I call it. It's what it was. It would just drop frames. It would just freeze frame for a couple seconds and then come back. And it was only on high pace, aggressive maneuvers. Yeah. And that's what I was talking about the whole time. I was like, ever since I started flying, I'm like, guys, I see this fucking frame thing, and nobody could tell me anything other than, okay, I guess at first I was just like, oh, that's just DJI. Or maybe it's temperature, or maybe it's because I don't have an air unit or whatever, you know what I mean? And then I changed props and I had less of an issue.
Yeah.
And I was like, son of a bitch. That's crazy.
Well, actually, adding to what you were saying, Chad, I was watching a video. I think I sent a link to it though. So Mastech did something revolving around that, and he didn't mention the whole factor that some carbon fiber props or carbon fiber infused props does cause video signal dropouts on the air units.
Well, I mean, what I did was, I mean, what to me, what's interesting is like, maybe my analog video could have been better the whole time, too. You know, because of the relationship of my antenna with these kind of props that I've been using. Because aeronaut props have been out for ages. You know what I mean? They've been out for ages, long before DJI was ever around.
I'm sure.
And I've been running aeronauts. You know, and aeronaut was the prop I had the problem with.
Oh, really?
Interesting.
Yes, but it's a very high carbon prop. So
I never had an issue with those.
Well, maybe your antennas are just in a better place than mine was. But in my opinion, after looking at mine more carefully, I'm like, yeah, I should move my antenna. And so that's my next step in terms of cleaning up. And then I'm going to go back and try the aeronauts and the gem fans and compare. But so my rudimentary science experiment that I did anyways was I got a bunch of props. I measured them for resistance, like to try to tell how, like the carbon fiber, like how conductive the props were. I measured for conductivity and resistance. And then I literally just got a fucking VTX and a spectrum analyzer on the other side. And I got a nice high locked on signal. And I just blocked the line of sight of the antennas with the different props. And with the polycarbonate props, I didn't see hardly any drop. With the V1 HQs, I saw actually 8 to 10 decibels with the V1 HQs. With the V2s, I saw less. And then with the aeronauts and the gem fans, I saw about 18 to 20 decibels of drop. Now, this was very close range line of sight blocking. It's not definitive fucking science, you know, but it was definitely an experiment. And I could measure a difference in the drop of the RF signal I was getting. Yeah, so it's the best I could do so far. And I want to, you know, I was even thinking about reaching out to Sassy, because, you know, he's really on RF. Maybe we talk to the cats, you know, at Vaz, and I know you talk to True RC. I mean, I think it'd be interesting to get some some of these guys involved to just look at this, and then we can really, maybe they can
lab results.
Yeah, get some real lab results, and maybe they can be like, oh, dude, if we just tune this that way or move this there, you know, problem solved, or whatever the case is, you know. But it is something that I think anybody doing lifters or 7 inches and up on any kind of carbon props needs to be aware of. And don't. I
mean, you could make a mount, right, with an extended SMA connector and make it part of your mount.
That's what I mean.
You can't get any further up. I mean, the long range guys put their crossfires vertically straighting up, so I guess it stands the same with video.
Dane Martin flies DJI on these props, long range, no issue, on a X4. But his shit is way out the ass end of the quad, and it uses really long antennas. You know,
those 18-inch antennas, 12-inch, I think they're the sizes.
And at the end of the day, if I can make my DJI more comfortable, fuck yeah, let's go. Like, I want to figure that out. You know,
Trinity in the house. What up?
What up?
You know,
almost out of time.
What up, Trent? You can make it more comfortable. Get rid of it.
Bah.
That's my PR report. I'm out. I can't even do deuces because the fucking filter doesn't come up. So you just got my face. So I'm gonna do that.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh yes, sir.
All right, brother.
Yo, if you go to the kitchen, bring me a sandwich. Tomatoes, pickles, onions. You didn't hear me. Fuck.
Yeah. Dab rig is warming, fired up. Am I in time for Game of Quad? You are.
You are. We haven't even.
Wait, if Trini shows up, absolutely. She here? No,
that's the mark.
That's the
mark. We
of the
know
beast.
we've gone too long when you're here and we're not already there.
Well, when she's on her break, you know, mommy breaks.
Down the block from Pilgrim today.
Say what?
Oh,
how's everybody doing on this fine 420? Like,
I got a cold, I think.
Oh damn.
So everybody's getting computer viruses tonight on me.
Now you know who to thank.
Blame for your Pornhub account being hacked. Yeah. Other than that, I haven't flown. I mean, yesterday I got the message late. Infamous and Jay, by the way, shout out to their birthdays coming up, and they went to fly, and I mean, weather was like 23-degree gust winds. I'm like, nope, that's okay.
I flew a bunch of packs today.
Oh yeah, right.
That's what I was
thinking of the case of the cat face. Where's my
face? yeah, I might go tomorrow. I'm thinking about going tomorrow. You know how I feel. I'm charging batteries as we speak, so.
I gotta charge batteries tomorrow.
Yeah, I gotta discharge some more batteries tomorrow.
I hate discharging batteries.
Never
Well,
that.
it just means I gotta fly.
AJ, I grew up in New York, man. We grew up drinking tap water. That should be all right.
I still drink tap
Dude,
water.
New York City water is amazing.
I've been drinking tap
Bando
water
waters.
in 20
But
years.
New York City
Fucking
Bando
story,
water, fuck out of
It's
here.
in the same. It's the same page as New York tap water.
Oh,
like I used to drink
no
water from the
shit.
pump. I used to drink water from the
Not
pump.
even
Yeah, I should be
close.
alright.
You
I
got
should be
bums shitting and
I
pissing
mean, we
in the
already
Bando.
know you're not all
Get the
right.
fuck out of here.
But that was established well before we knew you were tasting Bando water. But
And
this,
that, and see, and
this
you understand my
changes everything.
and you understand my logic. The fact that I'm not all right in the head means that I've grown immunity to the Bando Rando water.
I mean, you say immunity. I say the effects of Rando Bando water.
So you trying to say I'm crippled by Bando water?
I wouldn't say crippled.
Are those the actual glasses, Matty? Wait,
Is he wearing glasses for real?
Touched for sure.
I think you got the glasses.
I do have some glow in the dark Kanye's I could go put on that are very similar to this.
Nice.
Nice. I got some. I don't know. I got some New Year's, but I took the batteries out. I was like, I'm gonna rip this shit apart.
Yeah.
And put it on a quad.
I'm not gonna lie. I hate the water in the Midwest. I just after living in New York for so long, like coming back to the Midwest and drinking water, I'm like, this shit don't
Well,
taste
AJ
right.
say that he grew up. He grew up in Chinatown drinking tap water. You sure that was tap water? That wasn't no meow meow.
Demon juice.
Nico nico nee. I'm just saying, Sorry to all my Asian viewers. I love you guys. Yo, for a split second, that's not all fucked up. When Matty came out of his chair, he rolled his
Turn it over. I gotta turn it off.
Yeah, I was gonna say glasses on glasses.
Yeah,
It actually looks kind of cool.
Wait, those actual glasses?
It does look cool. You have
I
a
got
frame.
double glasses. Hold on, let me turn them off.
It's actually
I'm gonna
red.
Do that.
Let's see.
I'm not mad at that. I might try it.
The
Let's see
big
what
the
happens.
big reveal. How do I turn it off?
Right corner filters off.
Mine don't pull it off as well. I need the light colored.
Filter.
Highlight
off.
your,
I don't have a
oh yeah, highlight your right, and then you see it says filter off.
He is back with snacks.
I don't have that.
Who's got
Choose
snacks?
video filter.
We definitely need snacks.
Go to that and turn it off. Or
I
just turn it
don't
off.
have snacks.
I want a freeze
So
pop.
dumb.
No. What the fuck?
I got a
thought you said
cookie.
they were not freezed pups. Pop.
I eat
Well, I'm
cookies.
hoping that one of them at least froze. Like,
None. I gotta turn on none.
None.
There we go.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, Chinatown, Chicago.
Oh, yeah.
Are you all right? You got that rust water in there, all that Bando rust water, so you'll be all right. I mean, every so often, your fingers get locked up from the fucking rust, but you'll be all right. You'll be all right.
Yeah.
Be all right.
Yeah.
Just take just go to your local convenience store and pick up like little tetanus shots in a bottle. And you'll be all right.
What packs do you run on 10-inch? It depends
ones.
Depends on what you want to
Higher
do.
packs.
What depends on what you want to do. Is my if like I like the GNB 2600 6S packs.
I mean,
Yeah.
if everybody's wearing shades, I'm gonna wear shades too.
2600 6S all day.
It's a really
GNBs are underrated batteries, man. Them things are fucking beast.
It's a really good balance, I think, in terms of weight versus capacity. If you're flying like more freestyle on the 10-inch, in my opinion, when you get up into over 3K, you start lugging weight. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but I feel like 2600 gives you a good feel on your punch out. You get enough current on the punch out. I have ran 2200s for the weight reduction, but I felt like the punch outs got saggy really quick.
It's a really high C rating too on those packs.
The GMBs
really
are,
but 2600 to 3K, I think for like aggressive 10-inch freestyle is a pretty good range for milliamps. 8S, I would do 2 4S 3000s on the 8S rig.
Urinate us, Rick.
Try to read those comments. Coming
That was a
loud.
GNB,
Fuck.
Shed?
Huh?
You said 4S3000s. Is that also GNB?
You got your Zoom like.
I don't have a
right there.
definitive That's the
I'm
range.
trying to
That's
read
the range
I'm
I
trying
would
to read
be.
the chat. I'm trying to get in one with the chat.
That's the range I'd be looking for, Matty. I don't have
His
a.
age, Rick.
I don't have a
Trying to
specific
see what's
pack.
going on.
Got his
Word.
bifocals on.
Word. I got you.
Travis has actually had pretty good luck with the 3000, the China Hobby 3000s on his 8S stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, but
I
I've
actually
been,
need help in that department. So.
I've been trying to find, if I could find a G&B right around that range, I'd absolutely try it. You know what I mean?
You know what's another underrated battery you could use? You ever heard of HMBs?
No.
HNBs?
Yeah, HMBs. They're the manufacturer of lipos. Period. I got to use one of their 4Ss, man, and I think I have a funny feeling that GMB uses their manufacturer because that battery has punch out, good punch out. But they're a little pricey though.
Some of the GMBs are a little sus. You gotta I'm not gonna lie. There was definitely a few back in the day that were a little more sussy. But the bigger batteries I've had really good luck with, and I've actually had really good luck with the 450 milliamp 4S. There's those packs have been good for me. On the GNBs. You know, I was trying to get Pyro to carry a bigger 4S pack, specifically for macro, Matty. Like,
yeah.
You
But
ever used any Pulse batteries, Chad?
Pulse?
Those are old school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were good back in the day. I don't know about now. They're pricey though. Their charge is pretty good.
Well, they still use them on all the heli stuff. A lot of the heli
stuff. They're good batteries though. I have a friend of mine that
I had two of them. They were super expensive, but they lasted me forever.
Yes, a friend of mine's that he came to a spot one time and he didn't fly enough packs, so he told me, "Yo, can you fly my packs?" And they were Pulse batteries, and I flew them and they flew amazing. Then I asked him, I said, "Yo, when you get this packs?" He's like 2 years ago. Like 2 years ago, and they were still hitting. They were brand new.
I haven't ran the Pulse Graphenes or whatever. Yeah,
they're pretty good batteries.
I might actually have one laying around here, but
I used to have a ton of all the helis I had, and I don't have any.
Man, I didn't know. I didn't know you did a lot of helis. How did I not know that? I used to fly some.
Yeah, I built 3D like 800 class.
I never went to that. 600 as big as I went. I never went 800, but I did
800.
I built a low head 6S 770. It was a Diabolo, but I ran it on it. So it had a 6-foot rotor span, but I ran it on 6S instead of 12S.
Right.
And it was so fucking cool, dude. You hit the switch and you could just hear that thing start to wind up, and it sounded like a turbine.
It's scary though.
It's bananas. I flew a lot of 450. That was my favorite. It was just nice and small. I was flying fucking helis all over the place. I used to take them with me on tour. Fucking choppers. All kinds of little shits, dude. It was fucking hilarious.
6 foot fucking.
I never got really good at it. I could hover upside down. That was all I could do, was hover upside down.
Really?
6 foot those things.
Motherfucking dude, that's a huge.
I try to fly
dude. I mean,
one of those.
That is terrible.
Dude, I almost killed myself numerous times.
A 450 is about the size of an average lawnmower.
I still have all my arms.
So
the
you
only
say
way I would try to fly one is if I was like in a plexiglass container in the middle of a field.
So like what? So 800 would be like a double wide deck lawnmower.
Double wide deck, bro.
6 foot. 6 foot rotor span.
Yeah, 6.
That's massive, bro. Yo, that's like what? That's like what?
$250
per prop. Dude,
nuts.
if he crashed, that's like $400 down a drain and just props. If that's all that broke,
bro.
Dude, my
every
crash,
time you crash,
I had one crash. I had one like semi-minor crash, but it cost me like $800 to fix it.
What was it? Fucking rotors went bad. The gyro got effed up.
It feels like
I fucked up. I was just getting
the
too crazy.
cyclic of a fucking helicopter is a.
I gotta fucking. There's no way this works.
Nah, you know, because it's black. It's I got to off the filters.
Oh way.
Yeah, every helicopter. That was the thing when I heard about mini quads, I was like, what? You mean there's like no moving parts? Sign me the fuck up, bro. Like, cause dude, the cyclic head of a fucking helicopter, there's so many parts you can break and like bend.
Forget about it, bro.
The feathering shaft and fucking all the linkages.
the servos, the motor.
man.
Am I missing
I used
something?
to blow
You can't
servos
fucking
in
crash.
flight.
It just sucks.
That shit was fucking.
The same guy that lent me his batteries, he flies heli. Not so much now because he knows how expensive they are, so he kind of got out of it though. He was good at doing 3D, bro. But this guy is a nut job because he flies wings like Shelby flies his wings. He literally flies his wings like a fucking quad. And he does the same shit with a heli, bro. And I'm just like, when he first took off one time in one spot, I literally ran to the other side of the fucking field behind a fence. I'm like, nope, I'm good, thank you.
To be honest, man, when I started flying mini quads, at first I was really weirded out by the FPV factor of it to a certain degree because I was used to flying heli's line of sight, and I was like, fuck. Trying to wrap my head around it in certain regards was like, it took me a minute.
I mentioned
I did a lot of line of sight
friend.
flying in the beginning, actually.
Yeah, I remember I mentioned that around my friend. My friend, he couldn't grasp the idea of left is left and right is right. So he kept telling me, it's like, yeah, but what if the quad is coming towards you? Left is left and right is right. It doesn't fucking change. I don't get it. I was like, dude, wherever the fuck you're looking at, left is left and right is right. It doesn't fucking matter if it's coming to you or away from you. And it took him like about a month to figure that out. I'm just like, you know what? Figure it out.
Just getting comfortable under the goggles, really. Like, as a gamer, I had no problem with the control concepts of the control and shit, but I was always just used to flying shit line of sight. Like, I never.
Well,
like,
let me ask you guys a question. Let me ask you guys a question. So, so we all FP pilots here, including the guys in the chat, right? Has anybody tried the Oculus? Because my brother-in-law picked up the Oculus, and he decided to fucking tell me, yo, why don't you get on the roller coaster ride and see how it is?
Yeah,
so
I've tried it plenty of
he
times.
wanted to record it me, like, doing the thing, and I was like, dude, they ain't gonna do shit for me. He's like, nah, it's gonna fucking head over. I was like, no, it ain't gonna do shit for me. So when the fucking roller coaster took off, I'm just moving my head toward the direction the roller coaster was going. I didn't feel no dip. I didn't go back. I didn't fucking lose my orientation. I was like, dude, I fly FPV, bro. I'm kind of used to it already. So,
I ended up giving. I think I had fucking. I gave Kaio my T-Rex and shit when I left New York. Actually, fucking. I actually got rid of all my helis. I'm fucking down. I'm out.
I don't even think Kyle. I don't think he even flies helis anymore.
Yeah, that sounds terrifying to me,
dude. Well, I mean, that's how the kid in Brooklyn died. He fucking cut his own head.
Yeah, that was a big. Does anybody still fly in that field?
Yeah, people fly over there.
I mean, I'm just saying. They took out. I mean, it's fucking.
Dude, crazy. I can't imagine 800 honestly, because 600 was big enough. Just the fucking. That's insane. Because I mean, like
I just kept going, man. The first one I built was a 500 or 550, and then I went.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
And then 775, and then 8.
Yeah, I started a little.
Smaller.
The tinkerer in me would definitely want to go big or go home. Like
get a Raptor.
I understand the grind.
Get a Raptor.
That is still like.
It's kind of like a 5-inch versus a macro quad, though. Like 450 is like a 5-inch helicopter.
Yes,
like that's
700 is like an X class.
I did it as
it's like an X class.
You fly the small little helicopter. You fly the small one. And then you fly one a little bit bigger, and you're like, oh shit, that flies better. And you fly one a little bit bigger than that. So I just kept doing that.
Maintaining lower orientation is
that time, guys.
As you get bigger, that's easier too, because with smaller helicopters, it's a lot harder to see where the fuck you're at. Like where you track your orientation. You know what I mean? Man.
Speaking of
the bigger the bird, the better, man. And then by theory, just put the biggest parts in it too. Fuck it.
Exactly.
I just want to build big quads now. I don't want choppers.
You like them big?
Choppers, fucking.
I'm good. I had my fun.
Do you still fly your helis at all?
I don't have any.
Oh, you don't have any either? Yeah, I got rid of all mine. I was like I said, I like the T-Rex, the 450s. That class was just like. Fucking, it was just easy to get parts and get some good fucking, servos. I mean, I remember when I started, like, just when I was trying to learn how to do inverted stuff, I was doing TikToks and stuff and blowing servos and then crashing, and then I'd have to rebuild the head, and the whole thing would get frustrating, you know, because like constantly working on them fucking helicopters, dude. And as much as we all think we work on drones, it ain't nothing like helicopters, man. Seriously.
Or planes in general, though, because planes, I mean, you could land and crash, you know. So it's like you spend most time building. Like I hang out with these airplane guys, they're cool with me because you know I follow the rules. And some of these guys bring these behemoth planes out, and I'm like, "Are you gonna fly that?" And they're like, "No." I'm like, "So why the fuck did you bring it?" Like they got like.
Nice. It's not a game of quad.
Yeah.
I had 120 cc.
CC? Oh, the gas? Oh my god! I heard gas helicopters. That's a different
game of quad, son.
That sounds like a real heli. But you know what time is it? Game of quad.
Oh, stop! All right, so we had
name of love.
Huh?
Time.
Before you break my props.
Oh, here we go.
There you go.
One more again.
All right, we had John Solo setting the trick. It's threading the needle.
What kind of needle that is?
Don't do it. Just have it for me.
So those hookers, but Stacy keeps calling me. Ladies, the one that
you better wrap it up. Wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
You need like a garbage bag, a biohazard bag, and then a regular bag.
You know, at least once.
A tarp.
Yeah, man.
Tarp double folded.
If you're using a garbage bag, you better double bag it.
Yeah.
No,
if you feel the need, if you're going there already.
Yeah, those aren't waterproof. Just so you know.
I use hefty. Wimpy.
Yeah, don't use that cinch sack, bro.
I use the Febreze ones. I use the cinch ones with the Febreze, you know, for the after.
All right, first up we got Sprax.
All right,
we got Sprax. Look at that guy. Look at that handsome puto.
So basically, just go back behind something small gap.
Yeah, pretty much.
Go through one
above and then back
together.
Do you have to go out another, or can you go the same one?
Yeah,
it was
gotta be through
two. Yeah, there we go. Here we go.
I know, but like, is that what threading the needle is?
Dude,
is that a real trick?
That right there, boom.
I don't know if it's a real trick, but it is now.
It is tonight.
I'm sure
it is tonight. Yeah.
Yeah,
sorry. So we'll do a victory lap since we have only a couple entries anyway, so that's cool.
Got team flip flop.
So yeah, if you're actually threading a needle, you would go through a different hole on the way back anyway.
Right, which is what John did, and
that's what usually happens with her every night. Start with one, end up the other one.
There it is. There's
Poor kids.
Your mom jokes made, and then you know.
and that's how it starts.
Oh, I got the pole. The pole.
That starts.
Sick.
Fucking pick. I swear to God, Perrier, are you on Spotify? I'm gonna follow you. I guarantee you have these fucking songs on your playlist.
Oh shit, nice.
I've been practicing.
Oh, sweet. No, you can't anymore.
This is WALDOH. Yeah, see, look, tower crane. Tower crane.
There you go.
Oh, shit.
Nice, oh, shit.
Dude. Oh, and then he does it.
Johnny's coming for you.
Oh, that was fire.
Dang. Yeah.
Here comes here comes John tomorrow on the crane. Doing this. I got the real thing.
All right, let's rewind it.
Damn.
Because I got the real thing. Fuck y'all.
We'll give John Solo a victory lap from last week.
You mean the walk of shame?
Trick setter up first, John Solo. So yeah, he went in from the top and then went backwards down through the bottom hole.
Yeah. That's what she said.
There we go. Oh, and then the second time he went from the bottom and then backwards to the top.
Oh man.
getting tricky with it.
Showing off.
Yeah.
And show off. And why is he flying behind a school?
2 holes.
What's back there? What's back there, John?
Babies.
Got the slow take.
Babies with rabies.
That's a good one. Babies with rabies.
All right, that was your trick setter, and then our first
You are the man who gives
first entrant is Sprax.
Sprax.
Nothing but love. Their only crime is growing their hair long, smoking a little grass, and getting high, looking at the stars at
I can't vote.
This is ridiculous. I have a sickness. The grass is always greener. I said, fuck it, burn the picket fence. Pestilence, eyes rolled back, pure mescaline. Moody little bitches, I'm force feeding you some estrogen. Always keep you wet, see? Mermaid pussy. Ever seen the movie Kids No Legs Don't Push Me? I am making posters. You are using plaster. Screaming while you're dreaming. MCs need a dream catcher. You're not in my mind. You can't get the concept. You're not on my level. You might need a dubstep.
I guarantee that's in his backyard as always.
Thread the needle. Bobbing along, we're bobbing along. Thread moves through the needle as we sing our threading song. And then we thread the needle, come on everyone. And then we thread the needle, now our threading's done.
I've been practicing.
I think Perio is the equivalent of me doing my gifts.
And here's, last but not least, is Waldo.
Waldo.
Oh Lord, that was amazing. Amazing.
What a mercy.
Have a mercy, eh?
Not TA.
Shout out to all the guys.
Yeah, you guys fucking killed it. That was awesome.
Killed it this week. Get your votes in.
I mean, it's an easy trick to do. I mean, for the new people, it's just the fact that you're going to be disoriented on the way back.
What?
I don't know. That is my logic. I'm sticking with it. Water, sir. I'll have a glass of water. The quad that came to live.
What the hell?
Water. I want true love.
Does Nobody wants some water.
Anything going on this week? Any new shit?
Detroit is this week.
Detroit. So y'all are taking
Detroit. Chad's going. This guy right here.
Oh, I'm
that guy.
That guy?
That guy, yeah.
I'm above you. On my screen. Yeah.
Just let you know, my hands are up, but you guys can't see it.
He's going.
That guy.
We going.
This guy.
That guy.
He's going.
Right there.
That guy.
Okay, he's above you. You're right.
So tell us about it. What are their plans? Is it
It's a 420 bot grinder. I think Discord. I don't know if it's a strictly Discord meetup, but yeah, it's a bot grinder thing.
Now the question is, are you guys gonna drink some Rando water?
No,
Sure,
nobody.
Yeah, I'll do one for you, bro.
Please take a shot for us.
Shots of Bando water.
Shot.
I got $5 for your choice of person, either yourself or somebody else. If you do a shot of random Bando water.
You guys, he wins.
I don't want to see the aftermath of any of this. I do not
tubes.
Oh yeah,
some bot tubes. We could fill up some bot tubes with the Bando water and make some good memes out of that.
Let's do it.
There you go, guys. You guys get a fuel for my demise and your enjoyment.
Dude, we could ship each other random bando water from different parts of the country.
That would be an interesting collection to have.
Rando,
Like I can
Very
put them on
interesting,
top
very
of,
interesting.
like you know how you go to the beach and you collect some sand and then put a little label where
I
it
do
came
that.
from.
You gotta get,
Sell it.
I do.
Yeah,
Just
we
do
should
that with
start
rando
like a
bando
Google
water.
Maps thing where we track.
Sounds like the
bando
start
water.
of one of those movies.
Oh, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bathe in the rando bando water, bottle it up, and call
One
it
that-
tip juice.
One where there's like some crazy, I don't know, like fucking like zombie
Boring
type shit, man.
Zombie
Yeah, yeah.
shit.
Like end of world
Always
type shit
starts
caused by
that could go. That could go one of
weird
many
like
ways.
just
Yeah,
shit
it could.
around.
Well, I don't believe in that because I'm still here. I think I'm alive. So
You look
that
alive.
actually did
That's questionable. I mean,
meow meow
Debatable, actually.
meow meow.
you're a cat.
Yeah. Meow meow.
That thing works pretty good. The
It
AR.
is pretty good.
It's the future, guys. We got
What,
AR. for
Randall
free,
Bando
just
water?
Like you can just throw on your freaking.
AJ Maz, have a good night, homie.
Zoom
Take it
chat.
easy, man.
Happy 420, homie.
Good night,
Bluntz,
AJ.
new elixir.
Get your votes in. What you were saying, Matty? I didn't hear you say.
I don't know. What was I saying?
Something about putting like hot sauce on rando bando water.
Oh, we were.
No,
yeah, whatever.
We were talking about,
when you drink,
talking about
when you put it,
AR.
you'd be like,
We were talking about
There could be
Detroit,
like
right?
different levels of bando water. That you got rando bando water. You
I
can
mean,
like have
there's levels
epic
to
bando
everything.
water, and then
I
like
don't know,
legendary
in Detroit-
status bando water.
if you
Legendary
go to
bando
Detroit,
water.
that's primo bando water. That's like
Comes in
that's
a
like
gold can.
that's like smart water bando water, rando water. Florida would probably be like, I don't know, the 50-cent bottle of water you get like in the cheap bodegas. And then like New York, it'd be like Voss water, I think. I don't know, just throw it out there.
What are we talking about? I
don't know.
Mine's just high. I mean,
And
this
then
is
like Colorado bando water would be like Poland Spring or some shit like that.
completely confused.
That's
Just
yes,
different levels
correct.
of bando water. Just throw it out there, you know.
Boat bando water.
Boat bando water.
Team Bando water. Say
There you
yes.
go.
Team Bando water.
You gonna taste it, be like, what the spicy?
Hey, I can come up with a logo for that. Right?
I'm with John. I think this is where some movie starts, man. Like some crazy shit's gonna happen, bro. I can just see it now.
That,
Yes, I play. We'll
that's
talk
a
about the
very good possibility.
Switchblade drone. What is the Switchblade drone, Trinity? She mentioned
Switchblade
about,
drone,
about
that's pretty easy. It's a drone with blades on it. When it
It'll rob you.
spins, it cuts you.
Wait,
Next question.
was it made in New York?
Mic drop, sir.
Well, you can't drop his mic. His mic is going out the wall. He drops that mic. You see him next.
What is
You
a
see him next.
switchblade? Is switchblade drones? Is that real? Like, is that really what that is? Like
Is
switchblades
that like
on
the
drones?
parrot switchblade? Because like,
Does
is
it
it like
cut
one of those
you?
drones?
Does it
that, like,
rob
that
you?
Fly, like take off like a VTOL and then like turn into a plane.
Or it flies around, turns so low right and cuts you, homie. That's not that what it does. What is a switchblade?
John
I
Solo says
imagine it's got like
military
foldy
drone.
props, and the foldy props are made
Yeah,
out of blades. and they
It
just-
gets yeeted out of a tube, I think, and then
It starts
then
spinning
everything
like a disc.
unfolds, and then it
it
takes
definitely
off.
uses the word yeet. Somewhere.
It definitely.
Definitely.
It's
Comes
painted on
with,
the.
it
You know,
comes
the,
with a free
it's a
tattoo.
tattoo on the lady that's painted on the side of the. You know, like you know how they do.
Oh, the bombardier.
That part's not
bombardiers.
free though.
It says yeet.
It's basically like a template, so you can get it.
Well, if it's a transformer drone, then you know it uses a transformer.
Speaking of transformer, did y'all see the the folding legged 6-inch or 7-inch?
It's a 5-inch from
or
Axis.
10-inch. I'm not really sure what it is.
It's a
No,
5-inch.
let's look at that. I've been hearing about this actually.
I want to see
I was
this.
looking into. I haven't seen no footage of it, but it looks like one of the models holding it like a chart, like a monopod. She folded it and like put it in her hands, and she's like selfieing herself. That's kind of badass.
Right.
I just wonder how
Are we allowed to show
stable.
that on TV? Is that too lewd?
Probably.
Nothing's ever too lewd. That's so lowly.
Not
This is for
Transformers.
kids.
It's kids friendly. We're all adults here. To classify myself as a fart.
Get those votes in, everybody, and hit
Do
that
you-
like button also.
Does anybody have a link to this thing that we're talking
Can I do
about?
it again?
Yeah, do it.
I put it in the chat.
I got another
But you have
account.
to-
Hold on, let me get on there.
But you have to look like 80,000 messages because the chat decided to have a chat about Elder's Ring for like 3 hours straight, and that got lost in translation.
We did not.
What? I could
It was
screenshot
like
everything.
10 minutes.
No, it
Hey,
took me
yo,
10 minutes to scroll through it.
Hey, Greg Swift, dude, I'm gonna be in Boston on
No shit.
when in the beginning of May, the weekend of the 1st of May.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna be in Boston for the first time ever.
Oh, really?
Boom.
Business or pleasure or both?
For
You too
business,
can
but
put your
nothing I have
hands.
time that I can do stuff.
Absolutely. Nice.
Boston's
There
cool.
you go. You sound very enthusiastic saying
there a
that.
little
He's like,
while.
Boston is cool.
I mean,
Yeah.
I used to spend a lot of time there, so it's. I haven't been there in a couple of years though.
Did you go over there in the car and you went to go get lobster?
Yeah,
Dude, most of
I
the
got there in a
places-
car though.
Man, I feel
lobster.
my friend rest his soul because he passed away. That man talk about the Boston accent, bro. Boy sound like Peter Griffin, bro. I was
Hell
like,
yeah, hit me up when you're down there, man. See if I can maybe get down there, rip some packs or something.
Yeah, how far are you away from there?
It takes me about an hour to drive there.
Okay.
Hour
Son
and
of a
maybe
bitch.
tops.
Sweet.
Not too
there you
far.
go.
Yeah, I was gonna
You guys
hit up Gravy. See if
Gravy. It's okay. There's a couple guys out there in Massachusetts.
Gravy's even
In
closer
Mass.
than I am.
Yeah, Grady's closer.
Takes me like
Yeah.
35 minutes to get to Gravy from here.
Okay.
Oh, so the half hour more. That's not big a difference. What you do is you drive to his house, you pick each other up, and you go
What side of town are
uptown.
you on?
Am
what
I on?
direction? Yeah.
I'm south of Boston, I believe.
Okay, I'm south of town too, where I'm staying at.
Oh, so
Okay, what do you know what
Sick.
town?
Oh,
I don't
point to
remember
geography.
the
I'm in the
exact town.
south of my area.
It's just south of town, and it's like 20 minutes by car. So
I live near like right on Cape Cod, like right before it.
Oh, you go to a convention over there?
yeah, we might be pretty close then. Yeah, I'm doing Anime Boston that weekend.
Sweet.
I did
Sick.
see the post for that. Damn, I want to go.
can't get there from here.
I want to see all the lowlies.
Risco.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I can't wait to get back to work. I haven't been to a show since February.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
Nice.
You're not gonna come to New York to the anime convention, are you? That's kind of pricey.
Anime NYC.
Yeah.
I used to do that one, but it's been overlapping with like other shows.
Interesting. That's
Well,
that's the second biggest one though. You think?
it's big, but it's also expensive
the-
and not fun.
No. I remember.
the Javits Center is horrible.
Oh, the Javits
Yeah, and
Center is very horrible, bro.
Well, no, you know what made it worse though? I remember when it used to be two events. It used to be the Comic Con and the anime convention, two different venues. And ever since they decided to combine them both, bro, it's been a clusterfuck.
I don't know. Did they combine Anime NYC with the Comic Con?
Yeah, they did. It used to be two events. Used to be two. They said on the, if you remember how the layout of Jacob Javits Center, the promenade on the top used to be the anime convention, and then below is the Comic Con with the 2 floors or 3 floors for the captain. And then they decided to combine them both. And when that happened, I remember I went for that year that they combined them both. Yo, talk about.
I think the Comic Con, like the New York City Comic Con, probably had an anime floor to it.
No, it was two venues. It was the promenade on the top was one convention. This is when I went. And then the bottom, the bigger floors were, the Comic Con, with the bottom floor having the panels.
Yeah,
well,
that's not what I'm saying. There's a different whole event called Anime NYC. It's a Crunchyroll sponsored event.
Yes. But they added that to the. I mean, it's within that, but I'm assuming it's the same venue.
That's insane. I don't know why they wouldn't put that on the same weekend. They do it on a different weekend to avoid.
I mean, I could be wrong. No, well, that caused a lot of backlash. 'Cause I remember the year after that happened, they started combining them both, and both parties were like, not the promoters, but the people were like, fuck that. We don't want to combine ourselves with the Comic Con guys. The anime guys were just like, no, fuck them. There was beef. I remember that.
Really?
All right, we're gonna closing out the voting for the game of quad.
Please.
We're talking about like 7 years ago or more.
Well, I mean, I've been doing that event for the last 4 years, except for the most recent one.
Well, that's all COVID related. And that's when I came up with team deodorant. Jesus fucking Christ. I call it team deodorant. Matt, he could vouch for me. There's a lot of weebs out there, bro, man. They need a can or two of fucking deodorant.
Oh my god. They do not know what a shower is.
They have no idea. You could with that amount of people, you could still smell it right across the fucking the room or the floor.
It's kind of insane to even talk about it. But you think walking around a hippie festival, you'd smell some bad BO, but you want to get some good whiffs of BO, walk around an anime convention.
You can spot the weeps right off. It's bad. It's just straight.
You ain't cleaning the inside of that cosplay that took you 8 months to build, and you're gonna show that off a couple cons, and you're gonna sweat your balls off in that thing.
I did cosplay, and trust me, I mean, I wore tons of deodorant, but I could smell people's fucking funk.
It doesn't matter how much deodorant you slather on yourself, you're gonna sweat.
If you're sweating,
you do.
All the layers of foam or whatever bullshit you built that thing out of are just gonna soak up all the sweat that you got on you.
Well, 1 year I did the steampunk zombies from the movie Sucker Punch, so I had to wear the mask. I had to wear a German military mask, gas mask, and I wore that thing for 3 days with a fucking German coat. And Jacob Jefferson, it gets fucking hot as balls. I was sweating beyond recognition, bro. I had a t-shirt under me, and that shit was drenched in sweat.
All right, we got a winner in the game of quad, Perry Earl.
Let's go, brother.
Congratulations.
Second spin-off about
you have 10 minutes to put in
sweater.
another trick or you're gonna explode.
His sandals are gonna explode. His sandals are gonna explode.
Oh yeah.
So what's the poll look like?
Huh?
What was the poll look like? I don't know.
Flip flops.
So I was blasting the area word. Sorry.
You were?
What?
What? I'm so high right now. I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, I'm feeling that tonight.
My name is Sally.
So I made this medicated ice cream.
Want some medicated ice cream?
Oh my god, this
Medicated
shit works,
ice cream?
dude. This shit, it works.
You use Haagen-Dazs and
No,
some?
I made the ice cream and I made it medicated. Yeah.
Holy shit!
Really? So what do you call
What
it?
did you use for medicated?
I mean,
instead of popsicles, bluntsicles.
We made the.
Is it called bluntsicles?
It's this super fudgy chocolate and coffee ice cream.
Hell yeah!
Wow.
And medicated? Yes.
And medicated?
It's super
everything
medicated.
about
It's 250 milligrams per serving. And I think it's actually more than that.
Wait, define serving. A spoon is a serving, but also a scoop is a serving, and those two different sizes.
1/16 of the whole tub is a serving.
There you go.
Oh, ouch. And by the time that 16 kicks in, the other 16 is gone.
200 milligrams.
Well, you can also taste it, so you're not like gulping this stuff down, like waiting for it to kick in.
Oh, it's that strong? Wow.
It's pretty strong.
Spoonful of sugar, brother.
And with the sugar on it, bro, shit.
I went to the
delicious.
dentist this morning, and I got home and I celebrated by having myself some 420 ice cream, and I passed out, and I woke up to like Chad texting me and being like, "Yo, here's the link." I was like, "Yo, I just woke up. You gotta give me a second." I'm like, in love.
He's like,
yeah. Be careful how soon before a live stream you test out your medicated ice cream.
Ice cream. Oh,
I know that.
Oh, Greg knows, all right. just all you gotta do is look back at the year end cast that we did. Half of us were done. By the way, guys, when I watched that show, half of us were done. We were just trying to fake the funk, but we're done.
Which show?
The last of the year show.
Oh, the end of the year show? Oh.
End of the year show, bro. All of us are done.
That's the way it should be.
It should be, right?
That's the end of the year show.
Fuck it. I know I got a little bit of nuggets left here. I gotta finish up.
I'm gonna leave you with a shot of my computer instead of just my room.
Good night, Tren.
What? Good night, Tren. Take care of the baby.
Have a good night. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. 420. Spend it with your husband.
Get back to adulting.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, damn.
Nice.
That's dope.
Oh, damn. Is that like water cooled with all the LEDs and the trimmings?
Oops. Shit.
Ooh, sassy.
I screwed it
You know
up.
what? You got three on the three in the front cabinet. I'm assuming
bring it
one
on
on top
like
of the
that.
obviously the CPU.
Hey, look at that. That's
One on
Matty's
top
computer.
and one in rear.
Damn.
Fucking my neck is broken right now. It's a fucking cat. Yes, coffee.
Dead cat.
Yeah, dead cat. It's pretty much me right now. Dead cat. Just like I'm trying to go lopsided. Look at his his
Matty
setup.
cam.
Dude, that's ASMR, bro. That's like a computer geek's ASMR. Just looking on his freaking cooling and everything just floating around. Oh shit! That's the reservoir right on top of the top chassis fans.
Yeah,
That's bananas. No, it does make sense. I've seen guys put it on the outside.
A nice fucking water cooling job
This
there.
is the front. That's the front.
That's sexy. I wish I had space for that shit.
My shit just sounds like a Hoover. Hey, look, it's tech.
Howdy, howdy. Wait, let me do a dead cat.
Right, everybody's been rearranged.
Dead cat.
Everybody's been
Surprise!
rearranged.
Pies.
What the
Yeah,
hell
let's
is
see,
that? Fucking hell. I'm so high.
Hold on, let me get some.
What?
Well, you know, suspect nights. It's a holiday and all. What do we got in the news? Anything good?
Well, 510 is the ugly cousin of 420. Just saying, just put it out there. No,
good,
we do have two holidays. 420, I think it's 510. Or 54, yeah. Or 410. No, it's 510.
The fuck?
Took a turn upside down and reason oil, I think.
Never heard
That's
of
what
a
my friend told me.
510.
James, I'm making when I buy one.
When y'all gonna fly
When
some
he's gonna
wings?
Wings are
I
a
wanna
different
be
animal,
traveling.
bro.
I've never flown one.
Wings are fun, brother. It's addictive, bro. It's a different rush.
Definitely.
I would like to fly one.
It can be. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, definitely.
It's a lot of fun. Like I said it before, because once you take off, it's like your adrenaline pumping harder because you know you're committed 1,000%, and the amount of like distance you cover on a wing is ridiculous. Like you could just take off and be like down the field in less than 2 seconds, and you're like at a third of a throttle.
Yeah, no, they rip. I mean,
Oh, they do rip. Even the small ones rip. Bro. I seen this one from Right Wing called the Little Bastard, right? And that thing on like some 14, I think 14 or 12 series motors, man, that thing keeps up. It keeps up with a quad, no problem. And that thing is like tiny as balls. You can fly that shit and you can borderline fly inside a warehouse.
Recruit hauls ass, man. I mean, shit. They fucking
720. There we go. They go. Night Train said it's 710. It's 710, so that's in the middle of summer. July 10th. That's the other month.
That makes more sense.
Yeah, that makes more sense at
I was
510.
like 510. I was like, what?
Yeah, I was trying to remember the dates. It's 710. So it's summer. So we got 2 holidays per year, guys. Yeah, but yeah, wings is a different animal, man. Like especially when you got them running right, tracking, everything is like balls to walls. And when you even when you come into land, it's scary because you have to like measure your distance of landing. You just you just don't land. You have to measure your distance because if you don't measure your distance, you'll either shoot yourself and you're too far out, or you just don't have enough space to land. So you have to come in a little. You can't come in high because you'll crash your wing. But you gotta give yourself some distance. You know.
Bullshit.
So flying, like the way the wing flies, flying proximity with the wing is really a rush. I blew my wing up. That's what I have flown a wing, but I exploded it and haven't managed to get it back in the air, and it was a fucking blast. I flew it a lot, but flying the out there, what's the fucking the AMA field? I hit the fucking cube in the
Yeah, like actually that field has no space. I mean, you could take off, but on bigger setups, on real big setups,
no, big setup out there now.
No. Mm-mm. You need like maybe a 450
you can
maybe.
Fucking, you can get like a little recruiter. Fucking there's like the clone of that. And there's a bunch of shit right around that size. It's a blast. It's a blast to fly. I definitely recommend.
Like 450, 500 is like the max you want to go. I have a 1000, and that thing you cannot fly that in Queens because that thing does not want to come down. You could literally zero throttle and still fly it, and the shit doesn't want it. Like I really have to pitch the shut of it down, right, with the throttle off, just to get the thing to come in. But that's like I forgot the size motor. It's like I want to say 30 something or 50 something, like 750 kV motor on 3S. That does not want to come down. So I can imagine with a 4S. I ran it with a 3S, I think a 3S 3000, and I don't know. I flew for like 11 minutes, came down, the battery was like still at, I don't know, or like 11, almost 12, still 12 volts. She didn't want to come down.
Rebecca in the house, what's good?
What up, Rebecca?
Going on, Rebecca?
Happy 420.
Shit.
That is correct, Night Train. I had to thank you for the correction. I can't fucking up saying 510, but it is 710.
Yar.
Yar.
Yes. The
Thanks for the clarification too. It's oil.
Yeah, the AR wing's a cool little fucking wing. Yeah.
Those are like bang
James
for the
Omega
bus.
said Defiant Wings make some badass.
Yeah, Defiant
kits
Wings.
also.
Yeah. I've seen those.
I hadn't heard of those. I'll have to check them out.
Yeah, they're good. I mean, I'm a fan of Right Wings.
I mean, dude,
Right Wing,
you can get a dart. I want to build a Cappy at some point. I totally will, or something like that.
Plenty of space to fly them out here, so.
You need lots of space. But a Cappy's another one. The Cappy's another one that doesn't want to come down. That thing will fly forever. So, but you're looking at what? How much the Cappy go for? Like 200 for the kit? No electronics? Some shit like that?
I haven't looked for a while, but
those are OGs though. Cappy's been around for like, I don't know.
I like
10 years.
I like the darts.
Darts, yeah, darts are good. And don't forget the drag. That was my Right Wing.
Yeah.
It's my favorite.
Yeah.
The drag.
The
Yeah.
Right Wing stuff was cool.
Well, that's if you watch Shelby, that's what he flies. He flies the drags. But I'm not sure if he has the normal size, a mini, or the nano. Because the minis are big. The OG one, that thing is massive. You got to break it apart, put it in the car.
Yeah.
They're fun though, but it's just like it's like really fast just surfing, because you're just going forward.
Yeah.
You're just going forward. But flying inverted is actually pretty rad. But like I said,
I've done it. It's scary.
Out there at the park in Queens, there was all that bike rack that went around the ring, and you could fly really like an inch or two, like a few inches above it, man. It was just insane. Just trying to track like the proximity going really fucking fast.
And the faster you go with those wings, the faster they track.
Really fucking fast. Because it's not like a quad where you kind of more has like ebb and flows. It's just like you're going, just forward momentum.
Yeah, and you're doing about a buck without even thinking about it, and you still got the rest of the resolution to go. Like some of these wings, they do 100-mile plus just cruising. So
it's insane.
You can imagine. And then you have like, if you want like a chill plane to fly around, it might be kind of dorky. Like the Timbers. The Timbers are like those things. You can fly those things with no. You could throw them. You could throw them and they'll fly. That's the way they are. And one of my friends has he converted his to like a water boat, so you can actually land and take off from the water. It even has like little built-in little rotors inside the undercarriage of it, so when he lands in water, you can actually you can see him like move his plane into position, then he takes off and lands. It's pretty cool.
I need to stop being lazy and actually get around. There's a lot of wings you can actually 3D print. And fucking Gearhead's been making all kinds of planes and wings, man.
Yeah.
Fucking, I've really wanted to look into that. It's a good amount of like material in some of them, but there's some cool ones. There's some really cool ones. Good thing about a wing. Well, the good thing about a wing is like most of the time they're just like the wing is gonna blow up, but all the parts you can just throw in another wing. For the most part. Yeah. So you can the foamies blow up, but you can glue the fuck out of them. It depends.
Duct tape. Duct tape and hot glues are your friends.
I full speed hit a fucking aluminum like fucking cube, in the middle of the racetrack in Queens, just hit it and my foamy just exploded. It was just nuts. The whole fuselage was just torn down the middle.
I one time I came down hard and I was like, oh yeah, my plane is good. My plane is good. Came down, go pick up my plane, go in front of the pack in. Yeah, all I get is white screen. I looked at my camera. The camera got smashed. Like literally, like not even the lens. The lens was still good, but the lens pushed itself around the sensor and cracked it, and the whole fucking backboard is in pieces.
Hell yeah, 6S Recruit, fucking 120 miles an hour plus. Yeah.
No problem. No problem. Recruits, no fucking problem.
Good times.
That and the Goblins, another one that does that. The Goblins can go pretty. They're pricey though, but the Goblins are just flying bullets. Yep. Yeah, E6000 glue. Yep. What the same cat that I did, he crashed one day like 6-7 times, and he just kept fucking putting duct tape and hot glue and keep sending the fucking thing onto the fuselage. Finally, like just disintegrated. He's like, "Okay, I'm done for the day."
Speaking about coming down hard, it's that.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is. Good point. Good point. It's dabby.
Almost video time too. So there.
Yes, sir. Let's get it. Guys, gonna watch some videos. You want to hear me talk more about
about wings?
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, vote.
Before wings, there was paper planes. Let me tell you guys about paper planes.
Planes.
Speaking of paper planes, I saw this baller ass
out the window.
Fucking like Insta story thing. And this dude folded basically a paper plane launcher with a rubber band and a piece of like heavy construction paper. And this son of a bitch would like launch this perfectly.
Yeah.
Oh, it was awesome.
I mean, there's some videos going around of some insane paper plane just tosses that have it like nuts. Like
I seen one guy. Yeah. I seen one guy. He even get the tutorial. I actually downloaded on my phone. He literally kind of like just flicker his hand and let the paper plane go off, and the thing would not come down. And he showed the tutorial how he's made. The only difference between this wing, he have to cut it, staple it,
down?
For the weight.
Never. It's still there. It's part of that debris you see in that app around the world, just in the rotation. In orbit.
Round the world.
We actually talked about paper planes.
The flight test Red Bull paper plane competition just went down. Get the fuck out of here.
Is that real?
That's what
awesome.
Blizzard said. I'd like to see that video if they post it up. I haven't sat down and watched a flight test video forever.
Me neither.
Well, flight test is the World Ride of the plane industry, so it's owned by the same guy. Used to be owned by the same guy.
Night train. Have a good night. Peace, brother.
Take it easy, man. Have a good one.
Good night.
Good
Buenos
one.
nachos. Enjoy your 420 if you do it. If you don't, regardless, have a good night.
All right, boys. I got to step out too.
All right, John.
All right, John.
Much love, man.
Have a
Good,
good night,
good to
John.
see you.
Thank you for
All right,
hanging
homie.
out, brother.
Thanks for letting me hang out. It's a good
course.
time.
Yes,
thanks,
sir.
brother.
Much love.
Absolutely, brother. Enjoy your night.
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah, I'll watch some videos with you.
Oh, word.
Yeah, yeah.
Fucking right. We got videos?
Cheers,
We
everybody.
got videos.
Cheers.
Squeeze.
Couple in there.
Puffing on some live rosin. This is extreme papaya. It's fucking delicious.
Oh, dude. I had a papaya strain of flour that was really good.
Oh my god, I love it.
It was clutch.
So fire.
Although I've got some great gas right now. It's just the best. Cheers.
Yes.
What's the gas? What flavor is it?
It's great gas.
Great, nice.
Yeah, it's wonderful and very, 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 very potent.
All right. We got first in the playlist.
Who we got up? Man, shout out to John. Coming and kicking it off 420. And everybody hanging out tonight.
And I got a new GoPro, and I realized that the last couple of videos I've been making, my gyro or something has been like garbage because I've been like looking at the footage between like a new GoPro and like my last shit that I've been posting, and it's just like night and day. I'm like, oh my gosh. Yeah, I've been like, I'm so glad I got a new.
What did you end up getting? 10 or the 8?
I've just been on the 8 for a while. I just like swapped.
They've been
out.
solid, man.
Actually, they haven't for me. I feel like I'm on that like conspiracy theory where they like make the GoPro shittier after they come out with a new one. When they do, like, they're not really supporting it, but they're like, and it's also fishy that they made a new package for it with an extra like zipper case. They're like, ooh, look at this zipper case. Don't pay attention to the fact that we made the whole thing shittier.
Yeah.
But like, I'm super sus on the fact that like they're still released 8s, but they're on 10. I think the 8s that they're giving us are fucking garbage right now.
I mean, probably
like the newer batches.
Yeah, I think they're just like
the packaging.
I think it's the same parts, but they're just like sending it to like instead of like 14-year-olds, it's like a 4-year-old building it now.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if it's like a Hero 5 and all they did was just decase it, put a new case on it, and update the firmware, and some people's a new one. I want to watch a video where people like has a Hero 5 and then has a Hero 10 and see if the components match. Right out there.
I'm sure that
because I know the 9 and 10 can be no difference as far as hardware.
Long at all. Did you realize like how long the 9 was not on the market for?
Yeah, it felt short.
Didn't last at all.
I didn't. Yeah, it's just weird though. You still hear people talk about 7, you hear people talk about 8.
Well, I think it was the processor change.
Think so? That's what they said, quote unquote.
Processor to the 10.
That's all they said. But they didn't fix the issue of it being any stronger.
I don't know. I break way less 9s than I did 7s.
Really?
Are you on
Very
nines
nice.
now?
Yeah. Well, for now.
How long have you been on 9?
About 8 months now.
Hell
How
yeah.
how many of them have you been through? Would you say?
Maybe like 5.
Okay. I just sent back my first one. I like sent it over to Jonco, Mr. Teal, to tear it apart and put it into a case for me, but I was sus on it to begin with, and it wasn't powering up through battery, only USB, and he was not able to get it to do anything positive through just the BEC case.
Really?
So we had to send it into GoPro, and but that was the first time I ever had to swap it out. I've been on the same 9 for over a year. And I haven't really been bashing it, but like I do my 8, I usually use it for more cinematic things than Bandai.
I usually swap them out due to not being able to see the screen anymore.
Okay, word.
I wouldn't have swapped it out now though, because they brought back the fucking the ProTune app on the GoPro.
But is that like your daily driver? Do you use like also like a 8 or a 7 or something?
No, I just use a 9 right now. I usually have 2 9s, but I swapped one out. They gave me a gift card, and I just started buying random shit with the gift card instead of a 9. So I only have one GoPro right now.
Okay, word. Do you do the Best Buy thing, or do you do the subscription thing?
I do the Best Buy.
Okay. Yeah, I did the subscription thing, unfortunately, for my 9, so I'm gonna have to deal with them this time. But
I work for Best Buy, so I get the protection plan like stupid cheap.
oh, that's
Makes
right.
it easy to swap it out.
Yeah. Sick.
If anybody wants to be good friends with Greg, this is your time. Greg, I love you.
I should make sure I have a broken one when I come to fucking Boston.
Yeah, make sure you got to give it to Greg. I say, Greg, I love you. Can you fix my GoPro? And don't forget, he accepts okras and reach arounds. Whichever comes first. I'm just saying.
Eat
Because
the okra while having the reach around.
Well, that's how you pick up a duck. If you didn't watch that video I sent you, so just gonna go reach around, pick up your duck.
Don't mind if I do.
I know I put it on my DJI Action though, but the camera's been pretty rugged.
Well, actually,
it is,
what's up with that session-shaped Insta?
Rumors, yes, and then I think they put a thing saying this. Nope, it's not.
If that's real, are you serious?
It's kiboshed?
Yeah, Insta on IG said that. Nope, it's a rendering from somebody.
Why is it so hard to get a goddamn good cubed shape?
I know. Do I
action cam?
You know why? You know what I think it is. We all know the session is bulletproof, right? And companies don't want to make that because they lose money. Why would you want to buy one device can last you X amount of years when they see you could buy one every year? So they say, fuck it, let's not make it.
Damn.
So companies do. I mean, GoPro, honestly, this is my going to what Matty was saying about conspiracies. I think they don't care about anybody's community. They just care about their shareholders. Because if they wanted to, they could build a bulletproof, hero style or even a session any time of the day, because we all know they have the R&D. Yeah, they have the R&D. They could miniaturize that, and if they did it with the session and what it did on the black session, they could do it again with a 10. Even if it is a hair thicker, just to fit all the components in there, because obviously they're saying the sense is bigger on the 10 than versus the session. Yeah. They can do it. Even if it's a fractional thicker or bigger, people will buy it. They're not going to do it.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, they're not going to make money off it. Yeah, they're not going to make money. No.
I don't know. I wish they'd do it though.
Well, look at example. Look at the session. To take apart a session, you pretty much have to break the case. It's not. I've done them. It's not an easy taking apart compared to like the hero style. So they don't want to do that. They want to make money off it. So.
Yeah, I mean,
that's just.
There's got to be a reason. Either there's no market.
That's. I mean, I've seen companies do that before in the past.
But
It's
they
like,
blocked people in the past, right?
oh yeah,
From
look
making
at
things that looked like it.
Yeah. Yeah, they shut other people down. Like they stopped the innovation in the whole thing, like, and then didn't do anything with it.
Yeah.
They just like let it die on the vine. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Is that?
I mean,
I'm on mute.
Huh?
Oh, sorry.
I like the idea of the bones, but I mean, it just seems for the money, it doesn't make any sense to me. Like,
Doesn't
why?
look durable enough for me to want it.
Nah, I'm not down.
Yeah, not for the same amount of money. I'm sorry, you're taking away half of the camera, and you're
It
charging.
should be cheaper. Yeah.
Yeah, way cheaper.
The
At
price
least like
point.
$200.
It's
Yeah, it
wrong.
just doesn't make sense for me.
Yeah, how much is it?
$2.99 tops. Should be.
$3.99.
$3.99.
And it comes in a case. It's the case, bro.
Yeah.
You want it for the case.
You know, the Insta 360 Go 2 is too much at $299 also. I feel.
So wait,
Todd in the house. What up? homie?
How much is the bones in comparison? Like, what's the difference?
$3.99.
It's and the 10 is what?
$3.99.
So the same price.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's pretty much the same shit. Just for the
Missing
different case.
2 screens that are color.
Yep.
Like,
and battery and all
and
that.
a battery.
And you have to do soldering to make it work.
Like,
yeah,
I mean, and it's not water resistant. It's
nothing. Nothing. All you have on the damn thing is the button to start or start and stop.
Oh,
and turn it
they
off. That's it.
made a naked GoPro with, injected molded
for $400.
$400.
Yeah, for $400.
So you
On
spending
the same camera
worth
that you
it, in
can
my
get.
opinion.
Yeah, no, not at
less
all.
material, less components.
And I will say this, man, my 10s, I mean, they're beat to shit, but they still work. So
I mean, you think about it. It's the bones is not much construction different than 10. It's all the internals the same. So you're basically paying the same price for less materials and less
Well,
product.
I mean, a lot of people are buying them and tearing them all apart anyways. So, I mean, I don't know if it... I guess, you know what I mean? If you're just going to buy it and tear it all apart and get rid of all that shit anyways, it kind of makes that shit easier. So, I mean, because even if you're going full naked, even if you're going to go full naked and get the naked cases that we already had and go... Because you can lose like 20-some grams if you switch the case from the bones to that. I mean, versus just buying... If it's just, I don't know. I mean, I agree. I'm not justifying their pricing by any goddamn means, but some people are just going to buy a GoPro and rip it all the way down to the thing anyway.
I mean, yeah. And I understand, like, for convenience sake, and if you're making money doing this, like, it just makes sense not to have to worry about busting it apart and spending that
that's
time.
the pro. Yeah, I agree. That's the pro to 10.
I completely understand that, and that's obviously what they are hoping to go for, I guess. But for me, as the guy that's not doing that,
most people aren't doing that. No, like
a lot of the
cinematic
cinematic people
not doing that.
A lot of cinematic people are. That's why that's the appeal of naked stuff. Especially, people going for long cinematic shit. Like, and they want to reduce weight. They get the naked shit. Or they're going small. They're going sub 250.
Oh, I don't disagree.
Like,
I don't disagree, but I think it's principally for me, it seems like such a fucking highway robbery for you to
I mean, if
charge the same amount for a whole lot less.
I mean,
like the Runcam thumb as at $55 is a way better option for micros, in my opinion.
Than a naked? Or are you talking like really small?
For like micros. And if you're going to go for that size and weight, I haven't tried it yet, but I got my pre-order in on one of those.
Nice.
A lot of cinematic.
I wasn't really happy with the quality of the. I mean, like, I like the footage quality of the Insta 360 Go too, but it didn't last very long for me. I'm sending mine in right now because it just gives me nothing but jello every time I fly it on anything.
I mean, if I was going to build something like a shot collar, Like, you know, because the other thing is too is like you know, it's 50 grams. It's considerable. You could, I've said it before, you could slather that thing in TPU and throw it on a cinematic frame, and actually probably be benefit from it. I don't care about if I have the app or some way to see what you know, set my ISO and my ND filter. That's all I ever need to do really with my screen. I could never move it. You know what I mean?
Well, I don't want the screen either. I'm just saying that I would just make it naked myself, other than spend the same money for something I can make lighter.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
With the same, roughly the same durability.
Because like, you know, I'm all about like losing weight on certain things too, but keep it super durable. So like, you know, losing the screens and shit and being able to put a good amount of TPU around it, you know, because I'm a big fan of big, thick TPU mounts for my cameras, you know, and I don't break a lot of cameras. Like overall, I don't break a lot of screens, and I've smashed the shit out of big batteries into them, and I don't break them as much. I don't want to jinx myself, but you know what I mean? It's like, but I usually, I had a lot of weight, but I'm building quads that can handle the weight. Some people don't want the weight, so you know, thinking out loud, it's like if I didn't want that weight, I was building something a little different, you know. Because the good thing about it is they're naked, basically naked, and you get a warranty. Because once people do strip them down, you're losing your warranty, you know, quote unquote. So it's like a warranty option for people that are actually into that shit, I guess. I don't know.
At least having buying the bones for people that just want to buy it and fly it gives them peace of mind to have that as a backdoor in case something goes wrong with their device. You know, if you buy an already pre-made, you know, naked device, and like Chad was saying, you lose the warranty, you can't just call the company, can you fix my fucking you know, camera? They're gonna say F you.
Yeah, and that is a good point. The 10 Bones does give you a real steady license if you don't already have one. So there's that.
That's true.
So does anybody who's built a digital Bandolero 5-inch have a weight, an all-up weight on theirs?
A digital?
It's heavy.
I have one, but I don't have an all-up weight.
They're heavy.
I got 864 on my battery. And
I imagine mine's around like 760.
So I might be like 7 something with the analog. So yeah, they're just definitely gonna add a couple of grams.
Yeah.
Especially,
sounds about right.
That's about right. This is about right. It's a porker. We all know the Bando's a porker. Or as I like to call it, chuckability. You know,
well, it's definitely got more carbon on it than a Bando, or I mean a Banger.
Yeah,
that is true.
Sure.
And also you're running six arms.
GPU too.
Arms.
Well,
are you
6 million arms?
Running 6 million.
6 arms. Imagine that. Fuck the octo. I got a hexagon.
Yeah, hex Bando.
Hexagon and an arm. No, I got a hex
We're
and
back
an
to
arm.
Goro again. Fuck the fuck.
Just visualize it. Instead of the quad being like a hexa, it's like 3. Damn, it's like one in the front, one in the middle, one in the back. So what you do is if one of them breaks, you have the other 2 motors to get you back to your destination. There you go. So
if you hit something hard enough to break an arm or a motor, you're probably not going to be flying after that anyway.
No.
My only complaint about that GoPro
is they flip it off somewhere.
They did just make it into a session.
All they have to do is just cut off like the right hand side of the fucking GoPro and just be like, here.
Yeah.
No screen, little cube shape. That's what we asked for.
Yeah,
and they cater to like, I don't know, like one part of our community.
Here's the thing, though. I guarantee the R&D guys that are actually observing and seeing the community, right? They don't look into our side, the Bando smashers, the guys that are really using that. They're looking into the people that have seen the high definition footage and they see that they're decasing their devices. And they're getting into that. Same argument with both, DJI and fucking Insta Go. Well, Insta has listened because look at the Go when it first came out. They didn't just come out with a wide FPV angle. They just said pull the FPV mode, and people was like, oh, okay, so they're listening. So the only company that I would think that would listen to us is probably Insta Go. So if Insta Go does come out with a session, fuck GoPro.
They heard it here.
Wow.
He's gonna fuck GoPro.
I'm gonna fuck GoPro, bro. It's gonna be
GoPro.
GoPro. Well, actually, the only thing I don't like about Insta cameras though is that they're too sharp. I think if they tone down their sharpness a tad, I don't think there's a setting for them many that I'm aware of.
Or GoPro.
Insta. You can. Yeah, you can. Insta goes, you can. The images, even their raw images look too sharp to me. You know, and then you have like DJI, which they're even on the city, like it's still very contrasty. So when you're trying to color grade it, your contrast is like you move into like 1 or 2 points, and that's it. The image is dark enough. You don't need to go any darker.
Yeah, GoPro flat all day.
Yeah.
Well,
that's
the
GoPro's flat. It's easier.
That's really the thing.
Low sharpness GoPro flat.
Nobody. GoPro sensor tech's getting good, and you know it's gotten really good, and fucking you got good color possibilities with it. So I mean, I don't know.
I just wish they'd make it more done, man.
I haven't seen like a good log fucking thing from Insta per se.
Oh really?
It's harder to tune. It's the same thing as DJI. It's harder to. It's doable, but it doesn't give you the same flexibility as the GoPro's flat.
I haven't looked at the codec of the Insta stuff, to be honest. Really.
I neither.
Did you look at the one I sent you for the action camera? I know I sent you one. Like I do mine, and it's like I have to like really like bring down the contrast, or if the image is too bright on manual, then I just like literally like 1 or 2 points. That's it. The image dark enough. I don't go any further.
Yeah, drone droid. Best Buy is not going to carry that. They see the bones. They see where it's marketed to. They're like, nope, we don't want their customers because there's going to be a lot of guys returning about a week later. Well, think about the average customer at Best Buy.
I mean, has anybody actually got their hands on
one? How solder anything?
How durable? I know Chris and those guys have too. We should ask John when he was here. Fuck.
Fuck.
Like how durable?
I could have sworn Matty had one. I could have sworn you had one, Matty.
No, I don't.
You know how fucking durable is that actual cage? I don't know.
I don't know. Let's get closer with the Lux.
I mean, I could imagine it's probably that rubberized plastic or something close to that. So
it's got a heat sink on it. Got a big where the screen will go. It's got a big heat sink on it. It's got to count for something.
And a bunch of louvers to dissipate heat.
You're gonna see a lot. If you don't cover that up in CPU, you're gonna see a lot of bugs like fried. You're gonna bring down your quads. Like I smell crickets burning. You see all the fried crickets bugs. Like that on top. Just looking at that on the fucking side of the grill. So, are we gonna watch some videos, or are we gonna sit here and
wax poetic? Let's do it. Videos it is.
Alrighty then.
Videos.
Who's up first? Like, I think this is Johnny.
Dab time.
Dab time.
It is officially dab time.
No,
I gotta tinkle.
Been officially dab time all day just to be.
Oh yeah, that was the new video you posted.
This is so sick.
All I know that day his batteries and his motors must fucking hate him.
I wish his videos were longer.
No, that's all you need, bro. All you need is that.
I would like 3 minutes of this.
All you need is that, bro.
Reaction entertainment in the house. Twan to twan. Throw some twans up there.
There you go.
There you go.
And this is done in Florida, supposedly. This is done in Miami, supposedly.
Yeah, it was.
Apparently
oh man, what's the camera on this thing?
He has a center lifter on that bitch. I think he has a Sicario he's running, I think.
Sure, it's red.
Or is it red, right?
This is a red? Yeah, it looks like it.
I'll be black.
I would imagine it was.
clip tease.
No, he's more than a clip tease, John. He's more like a quad tease. I don't know.
You said this was a Sicario or what?
I think he flew a Sicario. Could have sworn I read that when he did the Porsche video. I think I could have read it was Sicario. Where is this at? Thailand?
Not sure.
It's got those Thailand colors. Could be wrong. It's cold though, so I don't think Thailand gets any cold weather. That it could be like a small town. That could be like a Buddhist temple of some resort. Yep, Buddhist. See, I was right. It's a Buddhist.
No.
Reminds me, there's. Huh? That just reminds me, there is a Buddhist temple in my house.
I think he lists the QAV for that, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, the QAVS? Yeah, I'm kind of tight though because I wanted to get his cage because I have a QS, but his version of the QS is slightly different than the stock one. They're not compatible because he's got the he's got a metal cage on his QS.
No.
I wouldn't freestyle that park. I would have just seen the whole damn thing. Look at that, beautiful, right to the temple.
Things coming together nice.
What's that Buddhist bell? I think what they call that bell. Every time I see that bell, I think of the watch the Golden Child with Eddie Murphy.
I want the knife.
I want the knife.
Give me a knife, please.
Please. I remember when that movie first came out, I saw it at the theater, and even back then I was dying laughing. I remember going with my old man, and he's like, yeah, we go see it. Halfway through the movie, that nigga's asleep. I'm like, this nigga, but I can't take him anywhere. Is it those down under? Yeah, it's down under. That's like one of the soundtracks that you use when you use the Instago software.
It is too.
Yeah, it is, right? Okay, I was going crazy. I would be surprised if you actually edited with Instagram software. Like,
I mean, they almost force you to. You have to go through them.
I know, right? Sucks. That software is glitchy though. No matter what I did to that software, the software always kind of like got to crash randomly. And they haven't done an update in God knows how long, so I could be wrong, but they haven't done any updates for that shit yet.
Well, you almost have to use their stabilization too.
Yeah. Not that bad. I think it's a little bit better than the DJI.
No, it doesn't
DJI
look bad. No.
The DJI still has that that choppy glitch. So it's if you're flying, like if you're doing any kind of shebang or anything hard like that, you see the fucking the Rocksteady glitch. And it makes it look like you're desyncing, but it's not. It's just the stabilization. Shit, if you get any video drop in that neighborhood, you shouldn't be flying. No trees. Established as a Goonie squad. It's got moss. Hispanic moss.
Hispanic moss.
Yeah. Cause as soon as you crash into it, you fucking panic.
Panic.
Exactly. Where's my average? I look like I'm fucking chewing. Something it looked like. It looked my. That Mr. You know what?
Mm-hmm.
That is Mr. Bluntz. El señor Mateo Bluntz.
Yeah, this is some of the shit where I was talking about there. I don't feel like the gyro is very good on this GoPro.
We saying they're not that good no more?
I don't feel like the gyro on this GoPro is any good. I got a new one. It's been treating me a lot more better.
Oh,
like,
so it's micro.
It just like looks better. I don't know.
Cause I'm seeing like stutterness.
Yeah, it's been real choppy. One of the reasons I got rid of it.
But of course, you never tell your GoPro rep that's what you do with it. Greg, if you see something, will beat the crap out of you.
Hop right over the desk.
Right?
What'd you say you did with it?
What did you do with what?
Oh, GoPro
Like,
froze. Yeah.
I was at the same spot with my new GoPro, and I was going through some footage that I haven't put into an edit yet, and it just looks so much better.
Interesting. At least we know that after a while, the gyro decided to take a hoop. I mean, the thing has a built-in gyro, so obviously all the banging around with gyro's gotta come out of place.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, it's a nano product, but it's a floating nano product. But I got you back. What it was that night, it was not the gyro. What had happened was that the stutterness is because you're trying to do 3D and 3D wasn't working for you. That's the excuse we're gonna go. That's the excuse we're gonna go by. We're gonna stick with it. All right. We got it. We got our story. We got our story.
Yeah.
And if Best Buy acts, a duck ran over it. Right, Greg?
Exactly.
Bingo. There we go.
Swift duck.
Duck all over it.
Like, I recorded a whole day here where like half of the day I wasn't getting any GoPro at all, and I got some DVRs, some pretty sick shit that, you know, I didn't post or anything, but like I thought I was getting GoPro, and I got home and it was like nothing. Everything was like 27 kilobytes.
Or so you're telling me that was like the best flight you got out of that day because it was the one that was least choppy or concise?
No, I mean like the day after that where I edited that. I'm just saying it was like I had a whole day where I thought I was recording and I didn't get shit pretty much.
Yeah.
Well, that's how I felt last week when I went to Gates of Hell. One of my, besides my quad dumping in, you know, taking a dive, my GoPro took a dive. I was like, I should have said no more GoPro. I fucking plugged it in. I saw the file say being recovery. I was like, oh, she's good to go. Fuck it. I mean, I had my action too, but I wasn't gonna fucking try
what's
that
up,
shit,
Bitch Fly?
So you know the flow.
What's up, Fly?
Shout out to the chat, still hanging with us.
Yes.
Hope you're having a great night.
I don't know, they're hanging out, but are they physically, mentally here? No, they're enjoying their 420, I bet.
Yeah, right.
And Skippy, shout out to 420.
Sorry, dudes, I was so hungry.
I wonder why. So what did you munch on? Munchie?
All kinds of stuff.
Whatever you
Man, that's been the thing for me is like since I haven't been smoking, I'm trying not to eat. I'm like consciously staying away from increase of any kind of food or snacks.
Eat dinner tonight.
Why the fuck would you not eat dinner?
I just was real stoned.
Yeah,
that's the best time to eat dinner. What the fuck's wrong with you?
I haven't eaten dinner myself either.
I was looking at things. I went to the shop before I like right before I got on here for the show, and I got sidetracked with new rig stuff.
Right on.
Window shopping.
Yeah.
But let me ask you a question though. So are your kids gonna have lunch tomorrow or not because of your, you know, absentee time frame?
What do you mean?
I don't know.
My shit don't affect my shit.
You rated the fridge. I mean, you know, there was casualties of war, and the kids are gonna get the blunt of it tomorrow if you ate their lunch.
Oh well, that's possible, but luckily they school lunch.
Oh, They got sloppy joes and the cardboard pizzas.
I mean, actually, that shit's way better than it was back in the day. They didn't just
Really?
have one day to look forward to. Hell man, they get some decent shit.
Really?
For public school, yeah.
See, for me, how can I put it? In Puerto Rico, they don't give you this here lunches, like they give you a full-fledged like lunch. You're eating with knives and forks, and you're getting a good portion of meal. Even like the how we get the cardboard milks over there, you get in a cup.
Yeah.
And you could choose what you want. It's not what they give you. So you could either drink water, you could drink juice, or you could have either chocolate or regular milk.
Nice. Well, I mean, I think you could have those things at my school. You just had to pay for them.
I would pay for that shit and compare to that cardboard shit that I was eating after I came back from the fucking island.
I mean, we had some funky shit, but we did have like chili cheese bun, these like government cheese biscuit things with some chili that were delicious.
The chili that came in a mysterious bag.
I mean, it didn't come in a bag; it was in a cup for me. But
ours came in
where it was at.
Ours. What was the one thing that I used to adore? It was the pizza. Obviously, it was like that. It was cardboard pizza, but it was just so good. It was that and the I guess that was it. I've been dying to fly to this track forever, and I finally found something I could fly to it.
Nice.
Like over a year, I've been trying to fucking find how to fly this track. I had to get a remix. The original one would got flagged. This is the part that I call Florida. Because it's always on the water. Now it's the one day it's not in water.
Right on, James. That's right.
What is that?
He said he's got it. We're in the shop.
Nice. What are you building, James?
Are you still building, Matty?
I think it's that.
Check this part out, Matty. You might actually approve.
Who's flying?
That's me.
The rain has started here.
Really?
Yeah.
What are you flying here?
That's a Bando. It's a Bandolero.
6'5", what?
It's a 5, no stabilization, that's just raw.
What motors?
2306 on the Gym Fan F4s. I wasn't sure that's 4 or 6S because I run both packs on that rig.
What's the KV?
2550s if I'm not mistaken. With a throttle cut on 6S at I think 70 for some shit to that number.
Okay.
She's smooth, bro. Compared to my other frame, she's dumb smooth. That's why I could fly without stabilization. This Mr. What is real? Like what is real? Oh, he's building. James is building a wing. He's running a 4S on a 51 and a 2S on 40. There. Nice. What kind of wings? DIY or pre-built, foam, PP? You know me.
I want a wing, but I don't want to build it. I just want someone.
Get an AR mini.
Call it. Buy one and just fucking go rip, and then if I fucking smash it into the ground, I'll just be like, yay, go back to my quads.
AR mini. That's what you gotta say. 60 bucks get you in and out the door. All right, puppy. AR mini. That's what you need to get, bro. 60 bucks get you in the air. If you break a motor, they come from the factory with 18s, but you can get by putting like a 22.
Cheap.
No.
Nice.
It's the best bang for the buck. You can't go wrong with them. They're durable. I beat the shit out of mine. Like I told you, I died my Instagram. I broke a camera. Fucking the frame is good. What I recommend with those though is most people don't do it. I laminated mine just to give that extra little strength. Once you laminate it, it's just bulletproof. If anything, what you do is you crease the foam. All you gotta do is when you get back home, take a heat gun to it though, and shrink that shit back to normal. Ooh, he says hand cut, lots of sanding and taping. Wow. We're doing foam board, Dollar Tree foam board or Bossa with lamination on it. Yo, for a split second, I was like, yo, you went to my spot? It looked like my spot for a second. On a cloudy day. You're forgetting the lot of tape. Oh, you got taping. Okay, never mind. Sorry, I take that back, James.
That's dope. Drop us some pics.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah, building a wing is a little more temperamental. You have patience for it. You gotta get the CG right. You gotta get the mortar mount placed correctly. Running a flight controller, you gotta make sure you have space for it. ESC's gotta have a back, or you have to use external back on it.
Yeah, I'd like to get more into wings at some point, but
It's got EPS Home Depot garage door foam, big sheets, garage door foam. Huh? I gotta look into that. I usually use the Dollar Tree stuff, but I've used some stuff from Target. Target has like a Elmer's branded foam board, and that stuff is really rugged. It's a little more pricey than regular Dollar Tree foam, but it's actually pretty good. It's pretty strong. What, 8x4x2? Shit, you could build a lot of mini wings with that. I know I built a drag for my friend. That should took about a month to build, to do it right. I pretty much did the whole job. I was like, Jesus fucking Christ. Shit, breakfast. Who next? Oh shit, that's you, Chad, with the rain?
Huh?
That's you with the rain? I hear this on the sighting.
Sorry.
Yeah, I hear. No, I'm just saying. I was like, at first, who the fuck is that? And then I hear it.
Raining, yeah.
Wow, it's fucking hitting hard, dude.
Yeah,
That shit, right? It's coming right through the noise level.
Yeah, we're getting some rain here. I'm just glad that it looks like it's gonna clear up for the weekend.
That's weird. We haven't got no rain by us this week. We had rain yesterday or night before at night, but we're clear for the rest of the week that I'm aware of.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy here right now.
Yeah, we're good. We're good to next week supposedly.
It's been raining a lot.
It's a good thing. Well, you know they say April showers brings. Is it? Forgot that saying. April showers bring May.
Just gonna have like fucking, you know, occasional showers and always flowers.
Some shit like that. Yeah, you definitely put a little heart and soul into a wing, James, definitely. Because you know you take all your time to build it. That's why sometimes I give credit to a lot of the plane guys that fly because they build scale planes, and you know they don't want to fly because the risk of it breaking because there's some beautiful designs, and I'm just like, yeah, I feel you.
Music a little. Sorry.
Wow, you could definitely hear that fucking.
I know.
Your noise level. Can you bring up a little higher? Because it's literally coming in with the audio, with the video. Okay. Dude, I think any maiden on any kind of plane makes your heart fucking flutter. I remember when I made in my AR, I decided to put that ZOH freaking flight controller. It was like $30 because the built-in gyro. And twice, I don't know what the fuck happened because it needs GPS locked and able to enable the FC. And yo, no matter what I did when I would take it outside, it changed the orientation of the aileron. I was like, what the fuck? So twice I took it out and twice I fucking dove in. I was like, fuck this shit, rip the fucking thing out. I said, you know what, I'm going full manual.
Let's go. Mandala to the fucking moon, guys. We're back
AKA
at one of my first
logo
spots
FPV
ever, Landmark Park, and we're gonna do some mandalo today. Shout out to my guys, Maniac FPVs, FPTV, my Goon Squads, KC Multi Rotors.
He's got wind, I got rain.
Shout out to Jen.
That was actually done. I think today he flew. He just came out of work, you could tell.
Oh, look at that. Great New York.
Yeah, I've been to that park, man. I've been to that park. That park is effed up in the summertime. It is the park that he went to. Oh no, I've been to that park. Never mind.
Pull up and make it
Rival City.
Oh, man. Well, hopefully all this fucking weather will pass before you get rolling, Matty.
Yeah, hopefully.
What you should do is look at the weekend weather down Detroit. See if you don't fucking go fly.
It looks better.
In puddles of rain. But
Yeah, I'm going rain or shine, so.
Okay. But if there's water, you know, take a shot glass.
I don't even know what of my quads could be conformal coated. Pretty sure my Bandolero is.
That was a great one. Let's go.
I'm glad my fucking frame was conformal coated. I ain't gonna lie though, Jay, you see that quad he's flying? He went to Gates of Hell last week with me. He landed in water, and he was about to fucking turtle mode in the water and get out because he got that worry-free shit on it. And his quad was good though. The only thing that he didn't do was the camera, so the camera took the shites in that whole crash. But as far as the worry-free working, I call that a win because he was in the water.
Did he fly a back line of sight?
Yeah, he did. He did. He took it out the water. He was flying line of sight back, and I think maybe when he armed it, he probably shorted out the camera. Because mine, I just disarmed. Once it fell in the water, I disarmed and I walked over and I unplugged it, and I gave mine like 3 days to dry out, and she's fine. She's 100% good to go.
I mean, I got caught in a rainstorm at Highlands. Actually, it was like a crazy freak rainstorm in the middle of the day. I was out there, and my 10-inch. It literally got a couple drips of water on the camera, and when I plugged it in, the camera popped. It was like, and that was the only thing I didn't conformal code. Yeah, it was like I was like, fuck. So I had to go home and change my camera.
But that was my fear. I thought I didn't conformal code my camera, but then when I went to go take everything apart, I looked at the cameras. Yeah, I had conformal coded, so it was good. Like nothing got in. Like I was hoping I would see humidity in the camera, you know, because sometimes like water sits in the lens and doesn't come out. But no, she was good. Like nothing ever happened.
House full of bitches, don't fuck with no niggas. Bitches on bitches, they kissing and licking. No ring on my finger, don't get in your feelings. Don't come with no missing, like get you a necklace. BB and S, we passing this.
Who is this?
Who is this?
Clip with the 30, but hold your jersey. Bitch, I'm on boss, I got no time to
Josky.
water on water in the middle of
Josky.
I need my chip and I need all
No, he's a. He's definitely some island.
79 Saturday, 81 Sunday with rain Sunday night is what it looks like for Detroit.
Yeah, that's what Brutal said. He says, yeah. He said rain on Sunday night. Well, you be gone by then, unless you guys stay until Monday.
What's the percentage of rain on Saturday?
I don't know.
It had
like
gone way
Brutal,
down
what's the
when I
percentage?
looked. It had gone way down.
We've got Vitya. It's the Crickster's birthday, let's break some shit, alright?
What the fuck is Will Brown talking about? Look at this guy. Willie. I'm surprised Will's not here tonight. Good, we could curse him out. That guy, F him.
He's probably
I love Will Brown.
Man,
Shout out to Will Brown.
That sounds like a fun night.
Every time I try to pull up Detroit's weather, it just doesn't work.
Nigga, you know who the coldest is?
I'll figure it out.
My Lambo got too many options. I don't even know what motors in. Nigga,
You gotta point your phone to Detroit.
I'm clicking on his
Like
recents
West.
and it won't come up.
Like I ain't come up like how do you spell crazy? G-E-N-I-U-S. How do you spell pain? IRS. What
Oh,
you
here we
know
go.
about mental health when you live in hell and you out of meds? What the fuck is a meltdown? My
Oh, he said 12% chance rain, or it says rain in the morning on both iDarts and Brutal. They're saying rain in the morning and then 12% chance on Saturday. Well, if it's just drizzle, you get money. But if it's like downpours, I don't know, bro. I want to see some Randall Bando water shot glasses being thrown around. Take one under my name.
Well, maybe I am. Never thought I'd be a billionaire. Now I'm like, maybe I can. Jesus walk. Nigga, I ran. Sorry, I pissed you off. I do it again. Tell me what's greater than God and worse than the devil. I hate all the mind games. I'm tired of eating the
Looks like maybe a little windy.
Well, it is the Windy City. Not Chicago, never mind.
No.
Raw. My bad. Mount. Something's broken in the front right there. That's a leaf. Never mind.
Someone who won't go to sway in the morning and telling me you don't got the answers. Someone afraid of taking a mic from niggas and taking my chances. I gotta listen to you. As soon as they sleep and I pop a revenge and I'm sure put a dent in them. Being famous don't fuck to my mental. I made so much money, I lost all my friends and I broke up the family, but kept all the realest ones. I'm not as sane as I feel I was. Hold up. Yeah, he's not crazy. Even if they try to cancel me, that ain't gonna phase me. Yeah, I sin.
Shout out to Ellie Brown.
Change the world if they gon' change me.
Ooh, it's a little low. It's the flight software battles. You just saw Emu flight. This is beta flight. It's gonna fly any better. I don't know. You know I like Emu. See what happens.
Yeah, it's not crazy. Well, maybe I am.
Wait, so that was first a beta and then he went to EMEA?
I don't know.
Or was the other way around?
I missed it.
Nigga, I ran. Sorry, I pissed you off. I do it again. Watch buses come check my wrist. Bitch, I'm lit. Hit just once, that bitch obsessed.
Yeah. That looks like EMEA.
Way too fresh. So much drip, I can't do it. Major flex. I hope the industry better get used to me. I told them rappers they really just fooled me. Kill all these niggas that read them a eulogy. Ain't nothing much you can do to me. I got a check and then bought me some jewelry. They say I changed and I'm not what I used to be. I done got bigger, this shit feel like puberty. I know they better make room for me. And I'm tired of being the underdog that come along and they wanna put a fucking muzzle on and shut the bar and chain me to another fucking porch or some alone and tell me that you gon' run alone like nothing's wrong. I watched everybody get awards.
Fucking straggles, bro. They ain't letting that boy fly. Oh!
Ooh, that's smoke.
Ooh, is that battery? Oh, ESC.
Nice.
I got home parts at home. Fuck it. Fly. Fuck Tom.
Yikes. I'm tired of being the underdog that come along and they wanna put a fucking muzzle on and shut the bar and chain me to another fucking porch or some alone and tell me that you gon' run alone like nothing's wrong. I watched everybody get awards or some alone when I was eating on the fucking floor.
I think it's ESC, so he got parts at home.
You know what? No, rewind it. What did he say?
I watched everybody get awards or some alone.
Fuck Tom.
Oh, not far enough. Here we go.
More.
Beta flight quad went poof doodle build air. Oh well, I'll fix that shit. I got home parts at home. Fuck it.
The second one was beta flight. That's why.
I'm tired of being the underdog that come along and they wanna put a fucking muzzle on and shut the bar and chain me to another fucking porch or some alone and tell me that you gon' run alone like nothing's wrong. I watched everybody get awards or
Yep.
Moral of the story.
Yep.
Pretty much.
Always choose the bird that can fight off an army.
You mean fight off a whole fucking country? And if you don't believe us,
yeah, I love you, Will. Fucking love that fucking logo.
What the fuck? Yeah, it's definitely a 420 logo. Oh man, look at all that juicy water. I'm getting thirsty just looking at it.
look thirsty.
Meow? I'm dying to find a bando like that, bro. I don't got shit like that. The nearest shit I got from here, bro, is like nothing compared to this.
You got Pilgrim, you got Gates.
Not like this. The only thing that we have that's like that is gates and doors, but not outside. I mean, we got a miniature version in Staten Island, but it's that one little nook. Not a whole freaking sawmill or whatever the hell that place used to be or is. I know there's a spot in Long Island that's similar to, is Long Island? No, upstate New York. But no, there's a spot like that in Long Island, but when I looked it up, you have to like drop, you have to like leave your car and then like walk like a mile to get to the fucking spot. Somebody told me that that spot, like, you have to wear like long sleeve shirts and pants because when tick season kicks in, they just like.
I think I saw a model you could try out there.
What, this spot here?
Yeah.
I did. That's what I said in the beginning. I said, look at all that rando bando water, bro. It looks tasty.
Don't forget to get your memes in. You can drop those in the Discord under what's the category?
Hashtag challenges.
Hashtag challenges. Drop your memes there. Give me your best.
And you can roast me and have Mr. Artie laugh his ass off on my punishment.
At tax expense.
My expense. I'm the one who's getting freaking fucked by every ball, you guys.
Yeah. What he said.
I'm gonna get buck fucked without no fucking Vaseline, not even spit, just raw dogging it. That's what I want to see. That doesn't sound right at all. I take back my statement.
I mean, if you're into that sort of.
I mean,
No.
Because he likes to party.
Oh, dude, that was a sick gap from downtown.
That is facts.
It's no fair watching this guy's shit.
I know, right?
It's time to talk about fucking descent, sir.
What the fuck?
Damn, that gap was insane.
Yeah, you saw that, right? Oh, this is definitely Florida. Look at that! Look at that! Look at that Colombian fucking snow. Oh yeah. You know what the street value of that snow might look like? Just saying.
This is pure snow.
I love that movie, bro.
Do you have any idea
what the street value of this is? Well, I want my $2. I love that movie. That movie's so sick.
So good.
Well, that's the movie that got me that had me fall in love with the Camaro, because that was the car that he fixed. It was actually a rally sport, a very rare Camaro, super rare.
How rare was it?
I'm sorry?
I just said how rare was it?
It was a rally sport, so it was the oldest stock Camaros only had the standard headlights. Well, that one had the peekaboo eyes, so you can close it open. So when you close it, look like one grill, and then we turn the lights on. Yeah, it was very rare.
Winking at you.
Yeah, winking, yeah, with the manual stuff, and that was I believe, don't quote me on that, it was made on the low by Yanko, so technically it was a Yanko Camaro.
Okay.
But I want that.
You on that?
Why? I mean, I could be wrong, but you know.
No, it's alright. I'm gonna print it.
Print it?
Yeah.
Print it?
Yeah, we're putting that in the history book. You said.
Oh wow.
We should make a Wikipedia for tech.
Oh, that'd be volumes. That'd be volumes. And everybody that posts something would be actual facts. You know, you gotta fact check it. You see me coming in going, yep.
No, we'll have to have another separate wiki just to decode the whole thing.
Well, you need to have a Wikipedia. You're gonna have to have a you have to put it into a mainframe, because every time that somebody makes a comment, it's gotta be quantified by a quantum computer. But it's gotta get processed and then analyzed, and then you need like the fastest, like you need software similar to Pixar stuff, but a little bit faster to calculate, you know, what I'm trying to say.
Who are we watching right now?
Blackbird.
Oh, never mind. I'm out.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Blackbird. He just did like the only like trifecta of like
Yeah, I'm
banging
like,
flyers.
Like, damn. There's so many techniques and things that I'm like still trying to work on that he's just mastered.
I mean, he's been at it for a couple of years, so obviously.
Not a couple, several.
Yeah, several.
Several.
I mean,
but still.
And he probably has like a battery and ESC sponsor, man, because when you're doing this shit, bro, batteries and ESCs hate you left to right.
yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine his batteries fucking.
I already hate him, bro.
I think I meant to make that the last flight, but oh well.
Surprised you didn't use what's his name again?
Who is this?
Is this KSDH?
Well,
It is fucking pouring.
I hear it, bro.
Like
It's
like
crazy.
you got your gate good, but as soon as you start talking, you hear in the background.
Yeah. It calmed down for a couple of minutes.
Damn, Demon, you missed it, bro. Fuck me, bro. What the
Welcome back.
hell?
Oh, hell yeah.
Welcome back, señor Demon. El demonio.
Holy shit, that was so sick.
Yeah.
That stall? Yeah.
That was fucking bonkers.
Yeah, it's insane.
Just like those reversals, but like it's not a reverse, like a fucking freeze.
Yeah, that yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It's almost like he's pausing the video like at that moment, and here's my cut.
This guy's video is really good too. I wonder if he's using like an ND filter or anything.
Yeah, I think so.
I think so. Just look at the ground as he moves, so you see the blur motion.
I was gonna say the motion blur is nice.
Oh my god.
Like I said, his ESC and batteries hate him left to right. That right there.
Damn.
You know that meme where the girls, put their hands up like what the fuck? Yeah, that's his quad screaming at him right now. Oh, what the fuck?
I'm just like
that shit right there. Is just,
oh my god, this is so good.
He just warped.
It's insane.
You know how they got the Vanny roll? He's like, yeah, watch me.
Yeah, a whole bump of ear.
oh shit.
That's what I say.
Holy
That's
shit, dude.
That's when people say I don't crash. His
Is that
example.
the end of the
beautiful.
playlist? Holy shit.
Yeah.
It's
Damn.
1 a.m. I need
Is
it,
it?
man.
Oh,
I wanna make
perfect
it on.
timing then. Fucking
Yum
hell.
yums.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
Yeah, well, it sounds like there might be a fucking who knows coming through here. Nah,
Yeah.
it'll be fine. It just sounds like there's a fucking crazy storm out there.
Get into shelter.
I mean, the way things are going, Chad is gonna be an official wetback.
Wow, bro.
Literally, the word wetback. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna go to hell for that.
Unnecessary.
Well, I'm Latino, so I can get away with it. Cough, 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 cough.
I don't know.
No, it's still wrong any way you look at it.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Let's see.
And crowd says
it's like one of my friends. He's Mexican, and I don't even call him a wetback. I'm like, no, that's fucked up. You my boy.
We're a pal.
What?
Oh, got anything else?
I like turtles. Does that count? Yeah, Artie, you're supposed to be the pilot of the night.
I did my thing. I made the edit.
We don't want to see more.
Well, there should have been more, but I got high.
I
did not finish that edit.
if it was any other day, I will say normal, but today's special, so you get a pass.
Thanks, guy. Thanks. Speaking of passes, get in those memes. We got 5 Eco 2306 1900 kV motors up for grabs, plus 5 sets of props from Tent.
Plus you get to roast me, son of a. Plus you get to roast me, son of a. You know what?
Yeah, we're gonna roast Tech.
I still love you guys. Although I'm cursing you guys out right now.
Matty, you got anything?
Got anything, Matty?
Closing? No, I mean just go to Detroit and do some dabs. Wash your fucking hands.
Please
drink some
wash
water.
your hands.
Wash your hands.
Drink some. Because you know what happens is that when you go to Bando and you drink the water, it makes you fly better. Just throwing it out there.
Oh yeah, just because the variant that we currently have is not very strong, and people have pretty much stopped, or pretty much ignoring COVID altogether. It doesn't mean you shouldn't keep washing your hands and wearing masks in public. Wash your fucking hands, people.
Wash your hands.
Wash your testes.
Brush your teeth.
Yeah.
Make memes about Tech tasting Bando water, but don't taste the Bando water.
Wash your chi-chis.
Do those things.
All those things. We love you. Happy 420. Thanks
for having me on. I love you guys.
Dude, we love you, Matty.
Love you, bro.
We love you, Matty. Everybody fucking go subscribe to Matty if you're not. I don't.
Wait,
if you're not subscribed, you're doing it wrong.
No, if you're not subscribed, I'm gonna say right now, F you.
Tech, I'll send you out your package again.
I never got it. That's why I ask.
I would like to add a sticker pack, swag pack to into the prize pack for your meme thing also.
Hell yes, and
nice.
It grows.
And if you want to see, if you guys don't have his stickers, he has some bomb ass stickers that look like meh. Like I'm looking for I love it so much. There's an old one he gave me, and I'm just looking for a spot to put it in, but I haven't found one yet. So it's staying here until I find a good spot to put it on.
Good night, reaction and entertainment. Much love.
Good night. We're going to.
We are going. Yes, we're just.
Matty, I love you. You boys have a safe trip.
Have a safe trip. Lots of fun, guys.
And,
all right, guys.
Good night, everyone.
Yeah. Good night. Love you guys. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Johnny.
Bye.
Johnny.
Wednesday, my dudes. Wednesday, dudes. It is my dudes.
Sword of omens, give me sight beyond sight.